Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Flesh and Blood stream. We are back to finally our normal streaming schedule, giving, events and things like that. But I'm very excited to be back, with the holidays and everything else that's going on. And we have a lot to talk about this evening. We had the first week of RTNs this past weekend, and you may have seen on Twitter, the Discord, or wherever that I won my RTN playing Victor. We are going to talk about that. I've got my handy dandy codex journal over here. We're going to break down the event for you guys. We're going to talk about Road to Nationals Week 1 data and what that means for you. If you are going to calling Shikba, I think is what it was. I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize. If you're going to the calling this weekend, if you're going to Battle Hard in Atlanta, or if you got more Road to Nationals coming up, that's what's going on. That is what's going on. So we're going to be doing that. And then after all of that, we're going to be playing some Victor games. Let's go, Dave, my man, with the 16 months of Prime support. Dave, thank you so much for the 16 months, brother. I appreciate it. Dave, sub, actually brings me to a very fun, interesting part of tonight's stream. Before we talk about this, let's say hello to everybody. Ben, Rose, Evan, hello. I really hope I said that right. Rose, Damian, Trent, Mekado, Kasu, Dave, Dub, what is up, guys? Thanks for being here. Rigged, I do not believe it. Well, I will tell you this, I didn't play against one Gravy Bones all day. We knew drunk aggro was writing checks, sober aggro couldn't cash. Dog, that's so true. That's so true. Yeah, so let's talk about the gold foil. We'll go back and laugh about Prism. Oh, also, this is my new cat Hawaiian shirt that I got for Christmas. So we're repping it on stream today. Yeah, so the gold foil right here. You guys know I've talked about this in the past. I am a big fan of selling them sealed. I am a big fan of selling them sealed. I don't like to open them. I don't like to risk it. Plus, like, gold foils are like whatever to me. But for the most part, there's a couple exceptions. I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? We haven't opened one in a while. So here's the deal tonight. If we get to 20 YouTube members / Twitch subscribers, or any combination of the both, 20 is the goal. I'm not going to have it up on the screen. I just have it wrote down over here because I had a lot to do at work today. We will open it. We will open it. If we get to 20 before the stream's over, we'll open it live. And, obviously I'll turn it into a short for everybody who misses it. But we'll open it live if we get there. And Dave started us off strong with 1. So Dave's got us started already before he even knew about it. 19 more to go. So we're almost there. It is like a pirate cat shirt, which is really cool. I actually really like my pirate cat shirt. It's really cool. I like it. We should open it for the content. I told you, if we get there, if we get to the number that we set up, we will open it. That is like, you guys have my word. You guys have my word, but I would rather sell it sealed. So I'm going to put it up to you guys how much you all want to open it. That's where I'm at tonight. How about 20 months? I mean, Dave's almost to 20 months, but no, if we get, it can be YouTube or Twitch. It doesn't matter. Subscribers, YouTube members, it doesn't matter. We'll get there. We will do it. Wow. Yo, Trent decided he wants to see it. My man, Trent, with 5 gifted. Trent, with 5 gifted, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you, Trent. The 5 gifted. It means a lot, dude. Trent said, get that ball rolling. He gave 5 gifted and then also did 1 himself. So let's see. That's 6 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we are at 7. 7 of 20. Starting off fast tonight. Yo, let's go. Becoming a member of support over on YouTube. Hello. Dude, so that looks just like the picture of somebody I was messaging, Sabar. So yeah, no, that, like, if this is Midboy, dude, thank you. Either way, no, regardless, thank you for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate it. It means a whole bunch. Yeah. So here we are. We are at 8 of 20 already, and I haven't even started talking about my RTN yet. So you guys are in there like swimwear. 12 more to go, and we're getting there. Anyway, we've talked about the gold foil. I'm going to sit this off to the side here for you guys whenever we get there. If we get there, we'll open it. Let's talk about my RTN. I have my journal here with all of the things that I talked about, and all the things that I wrote down from this weekend. Yo, let's go. Dylan, my man, said 4 months, and he said prime sub for the W. Yo, Dylan, thank you so much for the 4 months. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Dylan puts us to 9 for the night. 11 to go. Man, you guys are crushing it so far. Guess you guys really want to see that gold foil open. Okay. We had a 31-person ProQuest, or we had a 31-person Road to Nationals event, which means we played 5 rounds, cut the top 8. We were just on the outside of that 5 rounds, or on that 6th round that we needed. So we got really close to getting there, which was kind of cool. But 5 rounds ended up working out pretty well for me, obviously. If you read Kevin's comment earlier, you know that I made a drunken comment that if we won a game playing Prism on the New Year's Eve stream, that I would play Prism at Battle Hard in Atlanta. For 2 days, I'm going to level with you guys. For 2 days, I read Kevin's primer guide. I got Kevin's primer guide on Prism, and I read all 41 pages. And then I played 2 days worth of games, just trying to prep, trying to get ready, just trying to get there, doing anything I can to like try and prepare for the deck. And I got through 15 games with the deck, and I was 8-7. And I realized that the Herald beatdown plan of just trying to like push it, put people on the back foot was pretty straightforward, I'm going to say. And then the Aura plan was a little bit more complex. And I'm going to be honest, guys, I just don't think I can learn that in a week. So I am not playing Prism at Battle Hard in Atlanta. I am going to be playing Victor at Battle Hard in Atlanta. I'm just letting you guys know I will be playing Victor. Sorry to everybody who's there for the drunk stream when I said that. Yeah, it's just not happening. So anyway, I heard you played a super handsome Jarl at your RTN. Any truth to this? There's a lot of truth to this. I'm actually about to talk about you. You, sir. You were my first opponent, the very handsome Jarl. What's up, Randy? Yo, Philip, what's up, dude? I just bought your Victor guide. I haven't finished it, but it's a blast to read. Yo, magical. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. One, I appreciate you purchasing the guide, and I'm glad you're enjoying it. I poured my heart into that, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Sad tough nut noises. Don't worry, Philip. We're gonna talk about tough nut. Yeah, Rose, it's not happening. I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's just not happening. Willem Dafoe voice. You could say, like, you could do anything in a Willem Dafoe voice, and I think it would be awesome. All right, so let's talk about our RTN. 31 people, 5 rounds, cut the top 8. It started at 12 o'clock. At 11:45, I pivoted to Victor. Not a joke. Randy, who was just talking, was standing beside me when it happened. I pulled up Jim, changed my thing, and ended up playing Victor. Played against my new teammate, Randy, who was playing Fatigue Jarl. And if anybody does not know, Victor has a pretty decent matchup into Fatigue Jarl, because if you are playing any number of Remembrance, you get to play 6 copies of Visit the Goldmane Estate, and you just have to pitch deck some Golden Suns and Macho Grandes, and you just close the game out doing that way. So I wrote down Visit and Remembrance, stack gold, because, I mean, like, the Jarl deck just can't pressure you enough to make you have to, like, do things uncomfortably. You save your armor for when you need it, and other than that, you are just, like, literally just blocking with cards, generating gold anytime you can, and then continuing to play your game and just keep rolling. That is all we can do. So yeah, played Fatigue Jarl. Round 1 and ended up getting the win because Visit the Goldmane Estate and Remembrance is a hell of a drug. Round 2, I played against a South Carolina. I like to think his name's Josh. I like to think that Josh is semi-local to us. I just like, 2 or 3 hours to see Josh at a lot of events. Josh was playing Marlin. I'm going to level with you when I say that I absolutely juiced Josh. I mean, juiced Josh. Marlin is not a great matchup for Victor, but I feel like it can be okay from time to time. Like, things happen. You can win games here and there. But I was at 4 when the game ended. I ended up going second. I think that was by choice. I still don't know if that's correct. I need to play into Marlin more. And I drew 3 tests of strengths and both copies of Staunch Response in my first 5 turns of the game. I was able to cover a King Shark Harpoon for 17 and still throw the hammer, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, like it was just insane. I ended up doing an IP2 one turn because I had 2 copies of Test of Strength, and both those copies allowed me to like block an insane amount with equipment. It was kind of crazy. So drawing very well early, and then just some back and forth. Josh also had an off turn where he was forced to naked activate gold baited hook where he had not generated a gold that turn, and through the the gold fin heart the token that Marlin makes, threw that at me for 12 overpower, and I had drawn my second copy of Staunch Response to be able to cover it up. So I was able to cover that up and break the gold baited hook, which I think ultimately ended up winning me the game over the course of the rest of the game. So started off 2-0. Pretty good start to the event considering it was 5 rounds. Needed to get a little lucky, but we absolutely juiced to Marlin. Josh was a good sport about it. We were laughing about it afterwards. It is funny because for as much as I juiced Josh in round 2, I absolutely got juiced by Phil. And by got juiced, I mean Phil played a very patient and very correct game plan and ended up winning the game by playing his game plan out, and I lost. But juiced, bad beats. Nah. Phil and I played a really good game, and he played it exactly how he's supposed to. So round 3, I played against another local. He's from Knoxville, about an hour and a half for me. My buddy Phil, that he's played Bolton a lot of time, and just like I played against him multiple times. Ended up going second against him here. Phil was at 10 when the game ended. My note here was that I needed to draw Gold Main Estate in a better order, tried to third cycle, and fell short. Now, what ended up happening, what I referred to in my notes, is that all 3 of my Gold Main Estates came up on like turns like 11, 12, and 13, like 3 turns back to back to back. Now, they weren't all in one hand, but they were spaced out. But I was so far behind at that point that I was blocking a lot. And so I was forced to block a bunch, block with 3 cards, pitch 1 card to Miller's Grindstone to attack for 4. And then I was trying to set up the Visit the Gold Main Estates and try to get that going. We were not able to get there. I think I had like 8 mites on board when I died or something like that. The other thing that is also big of note here is that Phil ended up putting 8 copies of Centauri Sellsword into play over the course of our game. He made 1 off of the attack reaction, the yellow attack reaction. That puts 1 into play when it hits. He made 4 off of Raisin Army the very first time he cast it. So that's 5 in total. And then his second Raisin Army made 3. Now, it put me behind on life quite a bit, but I was able to fight through the first 4 and hang on a little bit. And we tried to like grind through it. But I was not able to close out the game at the very end. Phil played it very well. I also think he was going to fatigue me for what it's worth. I did not have the room to get off a Golden Sun or anything like that. So I think Phil was going to fatigue me at the end of the game regardless. So very well played by him. I was 2-1 at this point. And round 4, this is where it gets interesting, right? So this is where it gets really interesting. Round 4, I played against a Tough Nut. Also, another Knoxville local. His name is Philip. Good buddy. We have played multiple times. Like we played a couple of times at events before. I think we played at an LL ProQuest, and we played at a CC ProQuest. I'm pretty sure the 2 times that we played. Philip was on Tough Nut and was on the 2-1 bracket. And considering everything that I was sitting beside, I think I honestly, it was a decent matchup pairing for me considering everything else. There were 2 big parts to this matchup that I really want to emphasize here. This is another matchup kind of like Jarl where, you're just blocking, you're just staying alive, you're just hanging on and forcing cards out of their hand, and then you're just trying to play all 3 copies of Estate, remembrance them in, put them back, play them again. I played all 3 copies of my Gold Main Estates in the first 7 turns of the game, and then was able to remembrance them back and start playing that. I also won 2 clashes off of Test of Strength, and I won multiple of Phillips clashes, which is not really super impactful, but it did help me block because a lot of the clashing is toughness tokens. And like a lot of times what would happen is Philip would flip a 6 and I would flip an 8. I was just like clashing very well during that round. So I was able to stay in a pretty good spot. I ended the game at 17. I think that's ultimately just a bad matchup for Tough Nut. As long as the Victor player understands their role in the matchup. You always got to root for the Tough Nut. I think everybody was pulling for Tough Nut, and honestly, I don't blame them. I get it. I completely get it. I like 5 guys, but I hate 8 dudes. That's so funny, dude. Okay. Round 5. So I did not know it at this point in time, but I thought going into this round, this was a win and in. We were at 31 people going into like 5 rounds. So like we're right before that cutoff of a 6th round, which made me think, okay, like I have to win this round to get in. Turns out if I lost, I would have been exactly 8th. Wouldn't have mattered. I would have been exactly 8th anyway. So it would have been okay, but I did win the 5th round. Colby, let's go, dude. The 2 months of Prime support. Colby, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Thank you, Colby. That puts us up to 10. We are halfway. We're halfway. We're halfway to opening a gold foil. For anybody who missed it at the beginning of the stream, 10 YouTube membership or 20 total YouTube memberships or Twitch subscribers, and we open the gold foil live on stream. We are halfway there. 10 people already. Shout out to everybody who's become a member or subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. So last round, played against Katia. Katia and I had actually played before at a ProQuest in Hendersonville, I think is what it's called. Tokyo Toy Box. If you ever see Tokyo Toy Box on your an event page or anything, you should 110% do it. It's a great store. Joe, I believe, is the gentleman that runs that. Great store, great person. Played against Dorinthea. Before we go any further, KC, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Guys, if you are here for the first time or you are new to the channel, or maybe, you've been around for a while, but you never really caught a live before, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're here for the first time. And they are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourselves in the chat. I'd love to get to know more about you guys. Let's go. Zodi Mash, thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch as well. I appreciate that. Those same 3 questions for you, Zoni. I really appreciate the follows. Casey and Zoni means a lot. Thank you. Okay. So against Katia, playing Dorinthea, by the way. Let's go. Mr. Ekich. We're going to go with Ekich. Mr. Ekich, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube as well. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Guys, those 3 same questions for if you just follow, subscribe, or if maybe you're just here for the first time. What's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. Would love to get to know more about you guys. So I ended up beating Dorinthea. I was at 10. We got into a very, very, very grindy game where I honestly thought I was going to get decked. During the early game, I was very focused on trying to get cards out of, trying to block, use my defense reactions well. We're going to talk about that here in just a second, actually, because that was kind of funny. But this is a matchup that is naturally just pretty good for Victor, for Guardians in general. You're just able to keep counters off of Dawnblade, and then, just continue to slowly play out the game. Miller's Grindstone, very impactful, able to mill and generate value. Test of Iron Grip, I think, got a lot of value in this matchup, so it's pretty impactful. Really grindy game. I think I won with 4 cards left in my deck when Katia ran out of cards, I think is what happened. But yeah, it was a very, very good game. The card Emboldened Blade is a card that I did not think I was going to run into this past weekend. And Katia made it look very good in our game this past weekend. For anybody who is not, not a Warrior stan, who maybe does not know what Emboldened Blade does. Emboldened Blade says your opponent flips up their arsenal. If it's a defense reaction, you destroy it. And your weapon and Dawnblade gets +1 this turn. Katia got a Staunch Response and a Sink Below with the 2 copies of Emboldened Blade left in their deck. Was absolutely insane. Was wild. Was absolutely wild. I felt very bad when I hit the table. But yeah, it was very good. Close game. I ended up taking it home. Going into top 8, I was the 4 seed. And my top 8 opponent was my buddy Nathaniel. You guys have known him. He's come on camera a few times. Nate's a good buddy of mine. He was playing Florian. Not an updated list like the one that, not one like the aggro heavy list that Lucas was playing, or not Lucas. Somebody was playing somewhere. I can't remember. Michael Yassiger was playing it. But it wasn't like that. It was more of like the traditional Florian list. I was at 12 when the game ended, and I wrote down game was an insane high roll, could do no wrong. I want to take a moment to apologize to my boy Nate for the juice, because Nate got juiced more than I think I've ever juiced anybody. Nate played a, like one turn, Nate played a, Channel the Millennium Tree, which like pushed some damage with a rune chant, and I drew Clash of Bravado to clash and blow it up. Nate put a Channel Mount Heroic into play one turn and was going to have go again. I had Test of Iron Grip. If something happened that could go well for me in that game, it did. It was absolutely insane. Like, I mean, it actually felt like...
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
It was crazy. I played all 3 copies of Visit the Goldmane Estate in the first 5 turns and played Remembrance on turn 6. It was nuts. I was in the driver's seat the whole game. It was wild. I genuinely felt bad. So I was at 12 at the end of the game. And for frame of reference, the only reason that I was at 12 is because I took damage to close the game out with a Macho Grande. So moving on to top 4, I'm pretty happy about qualifying for Nats here. I hate that card. Oh, one of my locals is a Dory main. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good card, right? It's a pretty good card. Name's KC. I moved for work and wanted to meet people and chose Fab because at TCG I could play competitively. And I'm sorry I don't eat hot dogs. Dude, no need to apologize. KC, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for being here and welcome to Flesh and Blood. I hope you are enjoying the game and having a great time. It's a game that I have fallen in love with, and I hope you are having that same joy. Raymond, what up, dude? It's funny. It's funny that Raymond shows up. Dub, I saw that. I saw that, Dub. Eats hot dogs for the shape, my man. Oh. Raymond, we were just about to talk about our game, actually. We were just about to talk about our game. Marcus, what's up, dude? I'm thinking about bringing Victor to my remaining RTNs. I think I've got the sauce. Oh, yeah. Really? You got something crazy going on? Listen, if you have some crazy sauce, like, and you want to talk about it, like if you need somebody to talk about it with, shoot me a DM. It'll stay between us. I have no problem with that. And that goes for anybody. If you ever have like this like cool deck idea you want to talk about, but you don't want it out there, all you got to do is message me and at the very beginning say, hey, like just between us, and then go into your idea. Like it does not bother me. But yes, like I actually think, ironically, I think Victor's actually not in that bad of a place right now, which is like kind of a weird thing to say and something I haven't said in a while. So I don't know. It's kind of a weird feeling right now. I came in at the right time. I mean, dude, Raymond, we are about to talk about our game. Okay, so let's talk about Raymond's actually hanging out in the chat. Raymond is another South Carolina local. See him in a lot of ProQuest and RTNs and things. Raymond and I played a few times. Raymond was playing Fang, which I do not think is a favored matchup for me. I do not think it's favored, but I think we have some tools that can help us get the game into like a good place for us. Clash of Bravado is on that list of cards, which we're going to talk about. My notes here that I wrote down was Goldmane Estate in Remembrance is just insane. I feel like that should be the talking point of all Victor decks moving forward. Goldmane Estate in Remembrance just seems like absolutely insane things to be doing. That is like where we're at. I don't know. Like that just feels like the deck right now. I was at 11 when the game ended. So Raymond was able to get the 3rd fealty token, I think on like turn 3 or turn 4. The turn after Raymond got the 3rd fealty token on board, I drew a Clash of Bravado and a Test of Iron Grip in one hand. And Raymond drew all 3 copies of Savor Bloodshed. So Raymond goes Savor, Savor, pitch a card to attack. The turn before, we had Clash of Bravado to take him down to 2 fealty tokens. And then on this turn, I draw Test of Iron Grip to make him discard the last Savor Bloodshed without me being marked, by the way. So, like, back-to-back turns killed some of the scariest cards that I can see across, like, from myself when I'm, like, against the Fang deck. Some of the scariest cards is Savor Bloodshed. And we got all 3 of them out of the deck with a Test of Iron Grip and Raymond being forced into playing them that turn with the way his hand worked out. And it was just absolute cinema, like, for my side of the table. Like, I don't know, things just came together. It just all came together and it all really worked out for me. So, I don't know, we ended up doing really well. Won that game at 11. I think I took some life at the end of the game to try and close the game out with Goldbane Estate, like Golden Sun, Macho Grande, something like that towards the end of the game. So I just noticed it. I love the Pirate Kitty shirt. Oh, yeah. No, I love my Pirate Cat shirt. This was a Christmas present that I am wearing. This is probably going to be added into my normal rotation from now on. I really like this shirt a lot. The one thing I will say I don't like about this shirt is that you can't put it in the dryer. And maybe this is just like a real Zoomer thing of me, but I can't stand hanging up my clothes to let them dry. I hate that shit. I hate it. Hate hanging up my shirts to let them dry. Where are all the Gravies and Dash IOs who terrorize my local RTNs? LOL. I saw all 3 Savers and Hunts in Blaze Headlong by turn 2 and Grip a Clash of Bravado killed me. Yeah, that's a very accurate description of how that game went, Raymond. It was kind of insane. How many Hawaiian shirts do I own? I don't know. It's probably like close to 15. Like it's probably like 10 or 15. I've got quite a few in there. Some of them I don't wear very often because I bought them, like Carly bought them for me when we were like traveling the world. Like my one from Singapore, I dried it on accident like an idiot, and so I don't wear it very often. And it kind of shrunk, but I have like probably 10 or 15 Hawaiian shirts in there. Yo, Carly, the love of my life, the best wife in the world with 43 months of Prime support. 43 months. That's real dedication right there. Let me tell you about it. Thank you, baby. I appreciate it. 43 months of straight Prime support. That's also sub number 11. In case you missed it at the beginning of the stream, I know it's only been a few minutes, but when we get to 20 YouTube memberships or Twitch subscribers, we're going to open the gold foil live on stream. We're at 11 right now, 9 to go, and we'll open that gold foil live on stream. Otherwise, I'm going to sell it sealed because that's what I like to do. Okay. My finals match was the craziest game of the day. I mean, so for anybody who plays a lot of competitive events, you guys probably know Naib Mobasir. Very good player. Me and him played in the finals. He was playing Kasai, which is not a matchup that I like. I will say after the game, I was talking to Naib, and he said, and I think I'm pretty much quoting him here, I think I was trolling that game because I've never played this matchup, and I was just kind of playing cards. Naib might be one of the only people I know that's honest enough to say something like that after just losing, like, you know, like what a lot of people would consider a big game. So, yeah, I mean, like Naib is always very cool. He's always very honest, and I really respect that about him. I really like that he's like that. Mine and Naib's game was super close. Naib used Raisin Army to make like 2 or 3 Sellsword tokens in the middle of the game. He made one off of the yellow reaction that, you know, like creates one, Blood Follows Blade, I think is what it's called. And so I had my 1-up performance bonus to deal with, you know, like kill 2 of the allies in 1 turn, things like that. And so the game was pretty back and forth. It was pretty close. Naib was clearly ahead and was winning the game. My visit to Goldbane Estates came up pretty late during first cycle. I had a chance to play them out and then remembrance them back in the deck, but I never got to play them. Like, I never got to play copies 4, 5, or 6 of Visit the Goldbane Estate. And truly what the turn Game Town 2 was. My notes right here. This is all about the last turn. Bravado denied go again off of Sharpened Senses and let me throw Golden Sun for 18. It was actually for 19. I had 9 might tokens in play. What happened was at the very end of the game. Naib was trying to fix his hand. So he drew 2 cards, allowed me to draw off of Balance of Justice. Now, Naib told me afterwards he didn't need to do that. So he didn't need to do that. So I think that's something he would have done differently. The Balance of Justice drew me into Clash of Bravado. So I have 5 cards in hand. My hand is blue, Sink Below, 2-3 blocks, and Clash of Bravado, right? So I draw into the Clash of Bravado to be able to make that happen or whatever. And I blocked with a card and Clash of Bravado. Clash of Bravado wins the clash, blows up Sharpened Senses to take away Naib's go again, and ends his turn. Well, then I know that I need the Golden Sun in my hand, the blue that I have, and I need to be able to find another blue, which the Clash of Bravado showed me. So go to my turn, crack a gold, 1 floating, pitch the blue, throw Golden Sun for 19 and win the game. Exact lethal. It was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. What a weird, wild way to win a ProQuest. So yeah, it was crazy to win a ProQuest or to win an RTN that way. There was only 1 Gravy Bones and only 1 Verdance in the room. I was on opposite sides of the Gravy Bones in top 8 bracket. So if we played it, would have been in the finals, I'm pretty sure. Or no, we would have played in top 4, but the Fang dealt with them. Thank God. Thank God. And then and then the Verdants didn't make it to top 8, so I didn't have to play them in top 8, which was very nice. I was able to play Rhinar with success this weekend. Yo, that's awesome. Congrats on the RTN win, crushing the goals early. Del, thank you. I really appreciate that. You're welcome for not playing Gravy. I mean, honestly, Billy, much appreciated, dog. I appreciate you doing that, man. Probably changed the entire course of my weekend with you playing Dio, so I appreciate that very much. We have not opened that gold foil. Yo, so Lee, I have it right here. We've not opened it. 9 YouTube memberships or Twitch subscribers were away from opening it. That's the goal. It was 20, and we opened it live on stream. Anyway, dude, congrats on playing Rhino this weekend. That's awesome, Wit. That's awesome. Yo, Josh, I appreciate that. Even Josh has something kind to say about me. That's wild. My buddy dared me to play Eliath, a hero I've never touched ever, and took it to an RTN. Let's just say I did go 5-0, but backwards. Oh, David, that's too funny. That's too funny. Hey, Eliath's a tough hero, but if you stick with it, Eliath can be pretty cool. I mean, Jason Rolfe liked it enough to take it to a calling, so I mean, I think there's something there. I might have given up on the Eliath train a little bit too early. Just gave my Prime sub, 1 less to go. Yo, share the notification, Monster. I gotta see it pop up on the screen. Because I could just take everybody's word for it if they said they subbed, you know what I mean? But you need to share it so I can see it. Wait till cope before picking up Liath again. Oh, wait till I'm coping hard. Am I going to Battle Hard in Atlanta? Yes, sir. I'll be there Friday evening, afternoon. I'm not sure I'll make it to the event hall or not. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, wait, you were saying wait till Compendium comes out. My bad, Dub. My bad. Cope, Compendium, same thing. Come on. Oh, yes, I will be there. I will be there for sure. Yo, let's go. Chill Panda gifting 5 subs. Let's go. Yo, let's go. Panda with the 5 gifted over on YouTube. I appreciate that so much. Thank you. Means a whole bunch. Thank you. 5 gifted. Wow, that's cool. We're getting closer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We need 4. 4 more YouTube subscribers or Twitch memberships when we open the gold foil live on stream. A little snack for Atlanta, my man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that a whole bunch. Let's see. You're not sure how to share it, so I think once you subscribe, Monster, it pops up and says share your notification or whatever. I think it gives you the option to share it. So anyway, ended up winning the RTN, was very happy about winning it. You know, one of my goals was to win an RTN this year, so I'm very glad that we accomplished this early. We have Battle Hard in Atlanta this coming weekend for me. If you're going to be in Atlanta, come say hi. I'd love to chat with you. The following weekend is Calling Columbus, which I'll also be at. Make sure you come say hi in Columbus if you're going to be there. And then the weekend after that are more RTNs that I think I'm going to hit. I just want to get some more practice in. And honestly, I just like playing the game, even if I don't do well. Plus, there's a local shop in Kentucky that I think is having one the weekend of the 24th that I really like. So I think we might try to go up there. I bubbled at my RTN on Kasai. Well, 2 more made top 8. Oh, I know that's tough. I know that's tough. Oh, I talked about Prism, Raymond. I talk about Prism, unfortunately. I talked about Prism. I was already been I was yeah, I talked about me chickening out of playing Prism at 11:45 before the event, 15 minutes before the event started. Hey, Exclaim, what's up, buddy? Yo, I'm glad you're enjoying the Victor guide on Metafy. I appreciate you purchasing it and partaking in it. I hope you enjoy it. I poured my heart into it, so I hope that you guys enjoy it. I won 45-0 beating a Prism this weekend for my RTN win myself. What were you playing to beat a Prism 45-0? That's insane. Raymond, here's the real question. If I had played Prism, would you have wanted to play me in top 4, or would you have wanted me to play Victor in top 4? I'm really curious from your point of view what you think there. Wait, you beat a Prism 45-0 playing Verdance? That's crazy. How? I feel like I have all the power when I play that deck. When I play Prism in that matchup. Yo, let's go. Trent, gifting a sub, dude. Trent, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate you gifting a sub, dude. Trent's gifted 6 so far tonight. Just trying to outdo Panda by 1. Or I guess gifted 6 and has 1, right? Full Arcane Verdance. Verdance is favored in my opinion. Yo, interesting. I was crushing Verdance on Talishar when I was playing Prism the other day. Now, again, take that for what it's worth. It's Talishar, but still. No, I'm not playing. Definitely not playing Prism in Atlanta. We lied. We're playing Victor. Full Arcane Acilio? No, that's something I can get behind. David, yes. I want Aurora back as well. I want Aurora back so badly. Yo, Chris, what's up, dude? How are you, brother? Happy to hang out and contribute. Been sick in bed today, so happy I get fab distraction. Oh, dude, man, I'm sorry that you're sick and not feeling well, buddy. Hope you get to feeling better, man. Hope you get to feeling better, dude. No matter what you play, if we pair, I smoke you. Dude, bring it. Full Arcane Acilio is evil. Did I just miss the RTN story time? Yes, Steph, I just finished talking about my RTN, and we're going to take a look at RTN Week 1 winners. Can we get Aurora back, but make it more interesting instead of 0 for 4 slop? I would also like Aurora to be more interesting and not just 0 for 4 slop again, 100%. As someone who had a lot of success with the 0 for 4 slop, I would like to see it different than 0 for 4 slop. Yo, and my wife finishing it off. Let's go. 5 more. Thank you, baby. 5 gifted memberships on YouTube. Carly is too good. Thank you, baby. I'm not gonna lie. 1 for 5 slop is actually low key kind of sweet. I would play that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. You guys want to do this first? Or you guys want to talk about RTNs first? Carly gets to open it for us. Yo, are we gonna make Carly come in here and open this? God, this is gonna be so bad. Oh, all right. Carly, everybody, hang on. Let me go get Carly. If we want Carly to open it, hang on. I'll be right back. Hang on. Okay, chat. You have been denied Carly. You're stuck with me. I'm sorry. Carly just woke up from a nap and she's having dinner, so you guys are denied Carly. My bad. Sorry, guys. ASMR opening stream or whatever they call it. Okay. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, okay. So it's going to open towards you guys. That's how much I love you all. I'm going to open it towards you all so that you all can see. You all get to see it first. Now, to be fair, I'm going to, do this over here. And
Lizard.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gold foil. Is this good? I don't even know if this is good or not. Is this good? Are we sad? Are we sad or is this confetti? I don't know. Well. Any hoozle. All right. Yeah. Okay. So I'm hearing a lot of people say it's sage potential. Okay. Sage potential is what some people are saying. Olympia gang rise up. Ugh. Well, I'm not gonna lie. I was really hoping for an Anothos. Alas. I mean, I guess it could be worse, right? Oh, could be worse. That is fair. Well, I hope that was worth it to you guys. I hope that was worth your all memberships. Oh, dude. That's so funny. We're going to set that off to the side. Yo, let's go. Chris with a 3-day stream streak. I appreciate that, Chris. I appreciate that. I mean, yeah, so Olympia plays that in Sage just because, it blocks for 3. Right? I mean, it makes sense. Let's try and forget about that. I mean, it's true. It was not Code of Frost. I'll take that. Isn't it legendary? No. I think Prize Gala is like a rare. Right? Jacob Shaker has 3 Threadbare tunics. Ooh. I guess I could have opened that. At least I'll have the story to tell my children. Oh my god, that's so funny. I mean, yeah, so he plays it in CC Annabelle, but All right. Let's take a look at RTN data from week 1 and let's talk about RTN's winners. So obviously the biggest winner from week 1 is Gravy Bones. One thing that I love, and you guys may not be able to read this, but I love that they've added this. I don't know if this has always been there or if this is if they just added it or something, but it says percentages are rounded, so do not add up to 100%. How many people were on Twitter mad about this? How many people were on Twitter upset about this? Yeah, anyway, whatever. Hero number 1, your favorite dead, I hate Gravy Bones pile of cards. Let's see. Oh, hang on, I forgot to change that back, actually. We'll change that back really quick. We'll just do that. It's fine. Anyway. So Gravy Bones coming in at first with 13 wins week 1. Followed behind that, we have 3 heroes tied for second. Yo, let's grow. Rose with 7 months of big support over on YouTube. Rose, I appreciate that a whole bunch. Thank you. Means a whole lot. Thank you. We love Gravy Bones. You sure about that? You gotta... When I used to say we when I was a kid, my dad used to say, did you become French or do you have a mouse in your pocket or something like that, I think. He's been best deck in format for a while. Dave, what if I told you he's eaten 2 bans and he's still like this? He loves gravy bones. I do not love gravy bones. Ew. Anyway, so Gravy Bones at first. The next 3 decks all tied for 8 wins, which is Arachne Marionette, Kasai of the Golden Sand, and Verdant's Thorn of the Rose. I heard a lot of people saying that they were surprised to see Verdant's this high on the list. And somebody made a comment earlier that I thought was interesting. They said that they felt like Verdant's winning was more on the amount of representation it had and not actually indicative of how good Verdant's was in this meta, which I thought was interesting. Like, that is a really interesting thing to think about. I don't know. We only had 1 Verdant's at our local meta, but we also only had 1 Gravy Bones player at our local meta, and they were, not a local at all. They were from excuse me. It was Ty from South Carolina. So, I don't know. It's interesting to see. And then after that, it's kind of like a smattering. We have Dash.io at 6. We have Florian at 4, which I'm very glad to see because there have been so many people saying Florian was dead. And I'm very glad to see that Florian's actually winning some events now. So we love seeing Huntsman do well. Oh, boy. I got one of those Huntsman wins, 9-0. Yo, let's go, Dwar. Congrats. That's awesome. Grubby Bones? Marcus, that's a really funny name. I like that a lot. But congrats again on winning the RTN and hitting one of your goals. Dude, Raymond, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Huntsman being on the top side of the graphic puts a tear in my eye. Yeah, I bet it does, you bunch of degenerate animals. You animals, I feel like I've got to get a stick. Back, you animals. I didn't know what Huntsman is cool. Dwar is a known dork. He stole my list. Oh, yo, Holden coming out firing in chat tonight. Let him have it, dude. Let him have it. What do you call Gravy the best deck in format off this alone? We don't know how many people played Gravy versus how many people that won. Oh, no, for sure. No, 100%. 100%. Absolutely. So after Florian, we have a bunch of 3s. We have, and I'm not going to deny you all in saying this first, Arachne Huntsman. Arachne Huntsman won 3 RTNs. Fang Yang won 3 RTNs. Jarl, my boy, Jarl. KO Armed and Dangerous. Acilio, and Prism Awakener of Soul. Now, I know one of the people that won on Prism, so that's kind of cool to see. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Just kind of continues to tell me that the meta is very open. It's just kind of what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. Mine was the Riptide win. You won playing Riptide. You played Riptide, Trent. Oh, my man said we played the same 80 at the event. Holden, that's hilarious. You play a card that hits me for 9 and makes me mill cards for blocking. Look in the mirror. We're not the same. We're not the same, Dylan. I'm so happy Gravy Bones gets LO points slowly since he's new. Brings a tear to my eye knowing I could just be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And having as much fun as Fab. All right, Gavin, I don't think that's entirely fair. I don't think it's entirely fair, Gavin. Oh, I know a lot of people on this list. I'm actually teammates with a lot of people on this list. We're going to talk about this here in just a minute. Yo, Chris, you got to get a KO win on the board, son. We need it. We need it. Oh, the winner at the event was Riptide? Interesting. Yo, Pockets, what's up, dude? Gravy won 13 events and only went up 18 points? Yeah, no, I know. It's wild. All right, so into the 2 bracket, we have 2 Syndras, 2 Reinars. Think we had one of our 2 Reinar boys hanging out. And then we had Victor. Ayo, 2 Victors on the list. I, not to brag, but I was one of them, No, I'm just kidding. I'm done being insufferable. Victor winning 2 events actually feels like a pretty accurate representation of his place in the meta, honestly, it does. And then the rest of the heroes was 1 Dorinthea, 1 Ira, 1 RKO, 1 Pleiades nuts, 1 Riptide, 1 Valda, and 1 Vincent. I haven't had a chance to ask Rob yet, but I'm really curious to know if Rob was the one Valda. Rob, all in together, for anybody who does not know, I'm really just curious to know. Wait, what am I being insufferable about? Or are you yelling at Rose about something? Even with Gravy being the best, even freaking Riptide can win events. I mean, yeah, the meta's wide open right now. The meta's wide open right now, which is like cool and very like fun, but it makes it very hard to target high-end events. Rob or Kale? I mean, yeah, Kale, I could see being on the list. Kale's been playing Valda for a while, so I could see something like that. But this representation is really cool. One thing that I do want to mention, and this is me bragging, like I'm just gonna level with y'all. You know, we officially announced Team Breakpoints and everything, you know, a couple of weeks ago, and you know, the podcast had its first episode on my channel and stuff like that. But RTNs was really like our team's first like competitive thing that we've done. And this past weekend, our team won 5 Road to National events. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I've never been on a team, but I think that's pretty cool. Like, I think that's pretty cool that like 5 of us won events, which is like, I don't know, it's just a lot of fun to like be able to say that like, you know, like our team took down 5 RTNs week 1. Pretty cool. Our Auckland RTN start this weekend. Yo, best of luck to you. Best of luck to you, Soul. Yo, Zer, what's up, buddy? I posted a cool meme to remind everyone that Gravy is 152 days from being 1.0 on LL points. Oh. Planning on making team shirts for the big events? Yes. Yes, we absolutely are. Jay Scott? We 100% are. We are talking about making some team shirts. And of course, naturally, I'm being difficult because I wear Hawaiian shirts. So I think I'm paying extra to either have a Hawaiian shirt made or having a shirt made that goes on under my Hawaiian shirt that like still shows sponsorships and stuff like that. Have our RTN on the 17th, and I'm hyped. Hopefully, we'll see 30 plus players. As a store admin, it's very important for us. Oh, I'm sure. We were stoked that our local RTN had 31 players. We were stoked that we had 31 players. You know, most of our RTNs get somewhere between like 20 to 25 players. So to see, you know, 31 players show up on Saturday was awesome. It was awesome. Nothing beats the Team Bingus team hoodies, to be honest. I'm not sure who Team Bingus is, but I'll take your word for it. Maybe Hawaiian red headband. Ooh, a Hawaiian red headband is not a bad idea. I kind of like that one. Yeah, the meta is very open. It is very diverse. I agree. I'll just sit and wait. Steph, you have to wait all the way till February 1st? Ooh. Are you judging your RTN, or are you going to play in your RTN stuff? Make Taylor wear a Hawaiian shirt. Make them all wear Hawaiian shirts. I mean, listen, I'm not making anybody do anything, you know? Out of the content creator bracket, good stuff, homie. Yo, when Lupine said that in his recap video at Worlds when we played in the Calling was so funny. You could also get a special headband made for the sponsors so they can advertise up there. Oh, man, I've never thought about how much I would charge for headspace on the headband. Never thought about that. That's interesting. You guys are very creative with stuff like this. You guys are very creative with stuff like this. Bully them into wearing Hawaiian shirts. Oh God, I hope they're listening to this right now. Playing in the RTN, I'll take Vincent. Oh, let's go. Vincent's a spicy choice. I love the dedication to the Hawaiian shirt. Fun fact, MTG made official Hawaiian shirt style judges for the Pro Tour Honolulu and Pro Tour Kuala Lumpur. Did they really? I did not know that. I did not know that, Josh. That's awesome. That's so cool. Got plenty of forehead space up there, huh, Annabelle? Damn. That's brutal. That's absolutely brutal. Will which winner's deck list be posted, Zer? Just want to make sure I understand what you're talking about. Yo, Holden, you did not just call me a sellout, although I guess literally by definition. But only by definition. Only by definition. Yeah, Annabelle had no reason going for the jugular like that. We had a 47 at your local RTN? Yo, that's awesome. 47's awesome. My man said, okay, little bro. You have a headband with your name here for future advertisers. I love that. We'll just put something like that on the side that says, like, insert your logo here. That would be really funny. Yeah, I bet you guys are both cackling over there, you hyenas. God, I swear. I swear. All right. Let's talk about Victor. Whoop, that's supposed to be full screen. I hate when it's not full screen. It looks so bad. Oh yeah, no. There is no aftermath. Like Annabelle killed me and buried the body. Like with that one, that was no. There is no burn wounds after that. So anyway, this is my 80 that I've been testing that I've been working on. This is more than likely the 80 that I will be playing this weekend at Battle Hard in Atlanta. The one number that I really want to spend just a moment like kind of talking about is up here in the corner, and it's just 30 in the blue category. I have been talking about 30 blues for pretty considerable amount of time now. I do not like 27 blues. I talk about, I have a whole page dedicated to my blue base in my Victor metafy guide, and like I'm just not a fan of 27 blues. It just feels too clunky. It feels like it doesn't work. It feels like if you're going to play 27 blues, like you can't really tech for verdants, because even in that matchup, I go up to 32 blues with the poisons. So I don't know. Like 27 blues has always kind of perplexed me. So I'm a big fan of 27. I don't know. Like it just, like 30 just feels very clean. 27 is just a little short in my opinion. So I don't know. Other people have lists that work for them that they do well with. And if you're doing well with 27 blues, play 27 blues. But I am a confident believer in 30. Oh yeah. I played a Bravo list that played 40 blues back in the day. And like it felt great. Felt great. 54 people at our first Paris RTN. It was crazy. Yo, that's awesome. That's really cool. 54 people is great. That's amazing. Taking a look at the rest of the list, I mean, honestly, if I was going to like point to a card that I would say, like there were two cards that were MVPs, and this is definitely one of them. While Visit the Goldmane Estate has been in Victor for a while, I don't think a lot of people understand how powerful Visit the Goldmane Estate and Remembrance is when you pair them together over the course of a long, grindy game. You're winning clashes, you're setting up gold, you're able to use Visit the Goldmane Estate over, the duration of first cycle during the game to set up that gold, make some powerful attacks and try to disrupt your opponent. And then when you draw into that Remembrance during second cycle, you get to shuffle them back in. And then, like, the copies 4 through 6 of Goldmane Estate come in with, like, 8 to 10 might tokens. It is absolutely insane. So, I know that this seems kind of obvious to a lot of people, but if you are sleeping on this card, Visit is absolutely insane and closes out games in a hurry. I guess we can do that one. I haven't really talked too much about that card, I feel like. I'm surprised you weren't aware of Team Bingus. I mean, the name doesn't stand out to me. Yeah, so Lucio, I heard that Brazil's RTM was crazy. I heard it was streamed. I heard that the number of players there was, I heard it was a great event. Heard it was a phenomenal event. It was 128 players and they played like a ton of rounds, cut to top 8 or something, and it was live streamed. I don't know. Like, I love that. I really hope they go to Brazil more. Brazil just like, I don't know. They always have such a big crowd. They seem like they have such a passionate community. So I really, really hope that they get more events, like bigger events moving forward. Yeah, Brazil like has a phenomenal Flesh and Blood community. It's honestly criminal they don't get more events. We need them in South America, brother. I mean, yeah, like I think there's lots of fab places we could go to. We need gym packs. Yo, Powell, what's up, buddy? I'm doing well. How are you? I still remember the calling there. It was wild when that player won. Oh, they were all going crazy. Yeah, I do remember that. I found 27 blues needs more yellows that I'm comfortable with. Same, Dub, same. I noticed a lot of people are like cutting the extra blues that I'm playing for 3 copies of Yellow Thunk, and I just don't think that's good enough. I can't keep traveling to all the tournaments in the States. I'll go broke. I mean, That's fair. I get it. Traveling the globe to play cards can be very, very expensive. The other card that I want to talk about is Clash of Bravado. I've talked about Clash of Bravado in the past and how impactful it can be, but this card was on the brink of being cut down to like 2 or a 1 of, or maybe being cut from my deck right before the Road to Nationals event, but it was an absolute all-star. In such an open meta, there are so many matchups where Clash of Bravado is insane and puts in a ton of work. So if you are still on the fence about Clash of Bravado, this is like my final plea, my final push, that while we are in this open meta, you need to be playing Clash of Bravado. It is too good not to have in your deck, at least in some numbers. Bravado is so good. I agree. It's very good. Let's see. Okay. Well, we've talked about the deck list. I mean, a lot of these things are here, like they're not new. The one thing I will say that I am considering for this weekend, and I don't know how correct it is, but I am considering cutting 1 copy of Staunch Response and playing 2 copies of Performance Bonus in the sideboard. I think that this helps us accomplish 2 things. We are giving ourselves a better chance into Gravy Bones, and we are also giving ourselves a better chance into Kasai. I really like the idea of being able to use Performance Bonus multiple times a game to be able to clear allies and draw cards and stack up gold. So I think Performance Bonus is maybe going to go up 1, but we'll see. I'm not sure. We're going to play it tonight and see how it feels. Just try and grind out some games, and we will see how everything feels as we continue to play through the rest of the evening. Also, guys, thanks for being here. I appreciate you guys chilling and hanging out. It means a lot that y'all are hanging out with you while we are here tonight. Trent with a big hydrate. I do not have my big hydrate cup. I'm very sorry, Trent. Hang on. I'm going to go get a big hydrate and we're going to play a game. While I am gone getting my big hydrate cup, enjoy the new Be Right Back video. I have added some funny moments from the course of 2025 and from the drunk stream. Had a pretty good time. So enjoy the new Be Right Back video. I'll be back in just a minute. Full access to roast me. You have another like 60, I guess you could say you have another 67 seconds. 6-7. Kyle requested 5 subs of water. Fucking weeb. It was not water. That was not water.
Oh, here, have some water.
I was lied to. The lies. That scream just made Summer jump. Ian, please tell Summer I'm very sorry. What the fuck? We're gonna die? It was... Come on. Oh, T-Talks, I'm so good at this game. Yo, only 4 cups? Listen at this man. That is 4 full cups, Cusco. This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy. What? Rookie numbers? Bro, Cusco's out here. Look, this motherfucker's just sitting over there with a pot of sauce going, oh yeah, I'm stirring that shit up, baby. I'm stirring it up. Yo, insane. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're going crazy. We hit Golden Sun off of 3 clashes off of Peck Perfect. Ah! Yes, this is what we love, baby. Horse Nation rides. Yes. Oh my God, we're going crazy tonight. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to going Super Saiyan right now. So I just need you all to know how, back-to-back Command and Conquer Pummel turns in back-to-back games. Ah! Is this like when Kyle lied to me? Okay, small break. Small break. We're back. I hope you guys enjoyed the new Be Right Back video because you're going to be watching it for a while when I'm gone. We're playing Victor. Let's get some games in. We got a big hydrate coming in for Trent. Oh, excuse me.
Lizard.
Kanto Ku. I think I know what I'm sideboarding for this matchup. Let's look and make sure. We wanted to go first, but we're not. Dang. We are on Skullcap in this matchup and Grindstone. Boulder Drop, all 3 Clash of Bravados. E-Strikes, we take out 1 Chokeslam. We are on Remembrance. I think we're on the 61 card special in this matchup. Yep, we sure are. We're playing that Remembrance so that we can shuffle back in Gold Main Estates. I guess we could play Chokeslams, but let's try it this way and see what happens. Should be fun either way. Let's see. We got Fang Yang going on here. We are going second to start. Okay. I mean, we'll just block with Spinal Crush. I think that Command and Conquer could have more potential impact here. Oh, dude, the drunk stream was something else. The drunk stream was something else. Just let me say that. Just let me say that. We block 6 here. My God! Yo, Jay, let's go with 7 months of Prime support. Jay, thank you so much for the 7 months. I greatly appreciate that. It means a lot. Thank you, thank you. We're going to block 2 and see what happens. We might give up the Sink Below here. I hate to not use right behind you, but... yeah, sure. I don't know what they're wanting to do here. Are they going to pick on-hit mark? That would make sense. I yet live, just been too busy to come to armories. No, Jay, I completely understand. I'm just glad you're... So they're wanting to do buff and mark. No, that's okay. We'll bottom this, I guess. We'd rather have this for second cycle. No! Oh, we're not blocking with that, I'll tell you that. But yeah, Jay, thank you so much for the 7 months. And I hope you can make it out to an armory soon. It's been a minute since I've seen you, buddy. Any thoughts on Valda right now? I'm thinking about taking her to my RTN. So I'm going to be honest, we talked about Valda a little bit, but I have not truly considered playing Valda. I'll just completely level with you. I have not considered really playing Valda. But I don't think Valda's in a bad spot right now, especially if you are in a heavy... if you are in a heavy OG KO meta, I think that could be a very good place to be right now playing Valda. Plus, Valda has some of the best tech cards for Gravy Bones, especially with some of them, you know, cutting down on some of the D-Reacts they're playing. I've seen in more recent lists. Yo, Michael, congrats on the gym roulette. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. We got a hydrate here for Monster. You guys are making sure I'm getting plenty of water, huh? Getting plenty of water after the other night. Yo, what's up, Sean? Any Fang cult members in chat? I have a question. What's your opinion of the boy in this metagame? I mean, there was one in top 4 of our event, so... Have we opened our hard-worked prize? We did. We opened it live on stream, actually. We opened it live on stream, Michael. It was a prized gala. The Olympia headpiece was the Olympia headpiece, so it was nothing to write home about. Was nothing to write home about. I think... Is there a world where... We want to block with this, right? So that we can get it over there. We want to block with this so that we can get rid of the fealty token. I guess this is our sad reality of what's happening. I don't really want that to be our plan, but I think that's just the world we're in right now. I think that's the world we're in right now, sadly. Alan would probably want that from you. Wait, are you being for real? I mean, if Alan wants it, I'll shoot him. Not me spectating and watching on Twitch and YouTube. My man. My man, I appreciate that. Another Clash of Bravado on top is great. The more we can force them into pitching, the better off we're going to be. You'll love to see it. He was trying to get all the equipment in Marvel at least. I mean, I'll ask him. Because, I mean, if Alan's interested in, you know, getting rid of it, then, or if he wants to buy it, like, I'll cut him a deal on it. Like, I don't even know what they're worth. My gold foil is Titan's Fist. Oh, you lucky dog, pal. I'm actually buying one. It's the only gold foil I've ever bought, but buddy Brendan is cutting me a deal on it, so I should probably update this to where it records my gameplay settings, so in case this matters. Let's see. They're just taking 7. I mean, that's fine with me. We'll put this ink below on the bottom first. This is a block with 3 cards kind of hand, so hopefully this is nothing crazy. Okay, we're marked. Oh, one of your buddies got a Nothos? I would love to have an Nothos. That's one of the ones that's on my bucket list. I would love to have an Nothos. I'm sure you mentioned it, but what were your matches like? So I played my matches. I talked about it a lot earlier. So you can catch it all, like, you can go back and watch some of the stream from earlier if you want to. But yeah, I did go back and talk about it. You can, like, go back and kind of talk about it, but I did talk about all 8 of my matches and I broke them down piece for piece. 100%. If I wasn't buying one already, I would probably offer to buy it from you, but I am already buying one from a buddy. So we're just gonna IP this Clash of Bravado. Yo, Yarl won and opened a summit. That's awesome. Hey, what's up, Dot? I mean, shipping is quite a bit from Germany, I imagine. Yellow sink below. Interesting.
Show me what you got.
Perplexing. I am very interested by this. Is this a common Fang thing? Anybody? Fang lovers, please? Please? I'm marked. Oh, with a thunk is so good. With a thunk is so good. My brother in Raw. That's fine. I don't have to be marked and I'm down to 33. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'd rather it be this way. Because now they have a fealty, but we destroyed the last one they had, so I think this is a good exchange for us. Okay, nothing to pump there. No, it's a yellow sink. Yo, what's up, Havoc? They should just reprint Goldman Estate as an Olympia spec, then ban Decimator just for giggles. That would be interesting. I mean, we could play their Remembrance now if we wanted to. I really don't want to leave it in our hand. In fact, I actively think leaving the Remembrance in our hand is incorrect here. Leaving a no block in our hand is not great. I was really hoping that they would do something that would allow us to sink below, but I don't think we were supposed to sink below over 1 damage. I don't think that was correct.
Let's freaking
I mean, yeah, make your own red choke slam is great. Like, it's not bad. I just playing their remembrance now like has some merit, I guess. I don't know. Let's go. The Kraken. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you are here for the first time and you are new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new. And they are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. I'd love to get to know more about you guys while we're hanging out. Do we want to make them discard a card here? Yeah, I mean, we might as well, right? Like, you never know what's going to be on top for a clash. They're just going to Arsenal. This is perfect. Perfect. You love to see it because they didn't swing the hammer twice. This is headpiece or cards from hand. Either one is good with me. I mean, red choke slam at home is fine. I was more just like thinking about like I would wanted to Arsenal the Remembrance so that we can play it as soon as we play the 3rd copy of Visit Goldmane Estate, but beggars and choosers and all that. Oh. Yo, let's go Havoc with 11 months of Prime support. Havoc, thank you so much with the 11 months, dude. I really appreciate that. It means a lot. Are you going to Battlehard in Atlanta? Yes, sir. I will be at Battlehard in Atlanta. I'm actually very excited to go to Battlehard in Atlanta. Yep, we will do this. Put this on the bottom. Test is going to be absolutely perfect. We'd love to see it. Yeah, I get in Friday afternoon, evening-ish. So I'm very excited to get to play in an event. It's only been a weekend. You know, I just played an RTN this past weekend, but I'm already like, I'm itching. I'm like, come on, coach, get me in there. Makes weird noises. I don't think I'm going to get in for the Super Armory. I have to work on Friday. I figured you were going to be there because like, don't you like live like right outside of Atlanta? I think I remember you telling me that once. They have 1 fealty now. Wow. We're in such a good spot. It's crazy. I'm going to say no blocks. I mean, we weren't going to block that. I guess I knew. No, they discarded a Searing Gaze. We did not know they had that. That's why that decision made sense in my head. That is why that decision made sense in my head. They are going to clear both of these. E-Strike for 7. Arsenal the CNC. Maybe when they play... Well, no, we didn't know they were going to play it, though. Congrats on the dub. Just joining now. I did hit my 20 sub goal. We opened a prize gala. The Olympia piece was our gold foil. We opened it when we got there. So it is currently sitting over there right now. Don't like being marked. I don't know if this is correct or not, right? I truly do not know if this is correct. Does blocking 8 save us from anything? I mean, it does from a +2, I guess. Which there are a good number of. We'll take our chances and see what happens. Half an hour from you? That's awesome. Half an hour is great. So I'm Kraken. I got into Fab to reconnect with some old friends that I fall out of contact with years ago. And hot dogs aren't really a big thing in Ireland, so I've never had one with toppings. Okay, well, fair enough. Well, Kraken, thanks for coming by and hanging out. I appreciate you sharing that. You know, appreciate you sharing. Appreciate you being here and playing Flesh and Blood. It means a lot. I could frequently attend events. The closest to a tier 2 is a $400 flight away. Oh, man, that sucks. I'm sorry about that, Gotti. I know that's got to be frustrating. I know that's got to be frustrating. We kind of want to give them a card here, right? Like, I think blocking with our chess piece is incorrect. Well, now they're online. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate that they're online. We only have one more Clash of Bravado left in our deck, so we're gonna hope to find it before they can get a bunch more fealty going. I would love for them to stream Battle Hardened Atlanta, but I think there's a calling this weekend, and they're not going to stream it for that reason. I imagine. At least I think that's what's happening. I'm pretty sure there's a calling this weekend. Swear to God, every time I overblock the first attack, they have +3 to the next Draconic attack. Oh yeah, it does feel that way, trolling. It does feel that way sometimes. No, I actually won the event, Lutiful. And yes, I did cover it all at the beginning. It's all towards the very beginning of the stream. We talked about my RTN. I mean, I think it's the first calling in the US, but I know it's the first calling in the US, but I mean, Mansant's thing is like calling Akiba, I think is what it's called. We're going to block with the Golden Sun because I'm going to throw Hammer and then I want to Arsenal Boulder Drop. If we have to eat a little bit of damage here, we will. I don't want to, but what is this going to be? Power and an additional attack? So not marking. Interesting. They've pitched 2 Hunsend. I think this is no blocks. I think we need a turn where we can get our Boulder Drop into our arsenal. Like a 0 for 4 would be a lot of damage here that I'm not really wanting to take, to be honest. Yo, let's go. Boom Boom Sauce with the 5 months of Prime support. Thank you so much for the 5 months, Boom Boom. I appreciate that. It means a whole bunch. Thank you. Thank you. D-React? Like, it's got to be a D-React. It's the only thing that you would have been that comfortable letting go. How many do you think is needed to qualify from... Oh, for XP? Oh, I have no idea. I am not a good answer to things like that. I do not have a very good judgment of things like that, if I'm being entirely honest with you. We'll destroy one of the fealty tokens. Is there ever a world where we are remembrancing back in Clash of Bravado? I don't think so, right? We're going to try to draw into something better to Arsenal here. Okay. So it's going to be attack an additional time. We're going to say no blocks and hope this isn't abysmal. Yeah, I agree. It's not worth getting back Bravado if they're up that much on fealty. They're going to make another fealty token here. And we're going to stay marked because it keeps all of the things from the first time it came through. Going to make a gold and a surge here. Headbutt technically comes in for 7 next turn. I like this being for 8 because it means they can't block with 1 card and Dynamo. At least not 1/3 block from hand. It forces extra cards in some capacity here, which is nice. Okay, so they do have a D-React. Well, at least it was from hand. So they didn't set up anything crazy. They take 3 to 19. Playing a fealty to mark me. I was like, it has to be scar tissue. I can't think of anything else. Now the question is, are we able to save flexors here? Or like, is it just worth giving up flexors here? I think we can go to 16 and be fine and save flexors for another turn. Like, we have multiple blues in our hand that we could utilize, but we can't take it with us. I just feel like we should use it. Yo, Matt, I'm glad you're enjoying Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders is awesome. Love playing Arc Raiders. So much fun. Maybe I'm supposed to just like block 3 there so that I can be unmarked for next turn. We're going to flip up Headbutt and throw it. Not the most impact thing we've done, but I do think it's worth just throwing this. It's just a good like damage turn where we're just going to throw 7 and or I guess 8 technically. Yeah, because it gets +1 from its own effect and then +1 from that from the Iron Fist revelation. And then we're going to Arsenal the E-Strike. Yeah, we haven't seen Fire and Brimstone pitch, which means we're probably just supposed to be saving flexors for that turn. Is my local Michigan meta the only one seeing huge spike in Acilio? I mean, no, there was like 2 Acilio players at our local event, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, 2 out of 31 is not crazy, but Kasai was the biggest, the most represented deck this weekend at my RTN. Some of those were just Kasai stands, and then some of them were like longtime Kasai players. All right, whatever it is, they're not planning on swinging daggers twice because they didn't block with Dynamos there. Interesting. Must have a weird hand. This could be a hand for us to pivot back into the game. The DMV area is mostly Kasai players. I mean, that's because Kasai is good in the meta, right? Your next dagger attack gets +3, and when this hits, you may attack with an additional time this turn. I really enjoyed Arc Raiders, but like 40% of the time I experience such bad packet loss. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Four, 7. I mean, what if we just block 8? I think we can just block like this, and let's right behind you first. Yeah, I'm totally okay with leaving that on top. We're gonna win into this. Okay, so they were attacking with both of them. This is such a tough spot to be in because it's like, how do you determine what's following this up? God, I hate blocking this. I hate blocking this here. But like if they play a reaction, yeah, like that. Like it just feels so bad to not give tech plating. Well, it's going to have to be a very interesting game from here. Why the hell do they not block with Dynamos? It doesn't make any sense. It makes 0 sense that they didn't block with Dynamos there. I don't know if they were just like assuming that I was going to respect it or what. It's a very weird play to make, and I do not understand. So we're going to draw an extra card off of this. We're going to go again, and then we're going to throw Boulder Drop after this. Because it forces a card out of hand at least 1. And then we're going to have to hope to get lucky next turn. Was it a 60-person RTN in the DMV area, and Gravy was the most repped at 7 and 0% made it in the top 8? I mean, I'm not surprised. Like, Gravy's good, but you got to know what's going on to do well. Yo, let's go. Fighting Walloon with the 2 months of Prime support. Walloon, thank you so much for the 2 months over on Twitch. I appreciate that. It means a lot. Skullcap back on the menu? Yes, I am playing Skullcap in a lot of matchups right now. I am playing Skullcap in a lot of matchups right now. I mean, it could have just been their error. That is correct. We're just going to overblock. We had a test of strength there. How many clashes have we seen? There's still a grip and a strength left in our deck, and it's turn 11. This puts this up to 7. If they go for something that is lethal, I will give flexors and throw the hammer for 11.
Let's freaking go.
This puts us to 1.
You love to see it.
Yo, Manny, thank you so much for the sub over on YouTube. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you are here for the first time and you are new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new, and they are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. I'd love to get to know more about you guys. Fuck. That's bad. It's not great. It's not great, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I was hoping to hit a blue. But it did not pan out that way. I miss Trounce. I like Trounce, but it's a very high risk, high reward card. Trounce is a very high risk, high reward card. And so I don't like having it in my deck if I can help it. Okay. Yeah. Oh. The headbutt turn. They could not defend with that. You are correct. Thank you for pointing that out. I did not realize that. They have a shelter on top. What is the difference in throwing Commanding Conqueror? I actually like this play. That was one of the only cards that got them out of this. It was one of the only cards that really helped them. Like, they would have had go again, and I could have blocked with the shield there, but I needed them not to have that specifically. Oh, that is unlucky that they had red scar tissue, because yellow's fine. Red scar tissue is unfortunate. I think we have to crack our golds. I don't really know that there's a better option from here, but I think we have to. Throw this Arsenal to sink below. At least protects us a little bit, I guess. Trounce has a lot of losses in this meta. There's a lot of places where Trounce is not good. They're going to give us the shelter, which is fine. It is what it is. If the sink below gives us the room to get out of this, then we might be okay. That is actually the card I was looking for to try and end the game with, but Can we fatigue them from here? How many Hunsons have they played? There's one Saver Bloodshed and one Hunson left. Which means I don't think we can fatigue them, even if we... Well, no. I mean, I guess it's better than not trying. We're getting close, but... I mean, I thought that was just the second one, right? Yeah, it's just the second Hunson. There's one more, unless they're only playing two. Maybe they're only playing two Saver Bloodshed. Giving me a twist and turn? Sure. I mean, card from hand, card from deck, it doesn't really matter to me. Oh, that's going to kill us. How many Tooth of the Dragons have they played? 2. Are we blocking 2 cards and then blocking 1? Yep. Yeah, we're dead. Like, we're just face up dead. That's unfortunate. Yep. Good game. So, yeah, they had the Fire and Brimstone set up. I mean, I am not sure how we're supposed to win that game. Gambling the gold off the top of the deck and hitting Test of Iron Grip was very unfortunate. I mean, like, we were forced to IP it and then crack an extra gold. And then also, like, we played these on, like, turn 2, and then we drew this on turn 12, which was unfortunate. What could I have done to win that game? We were forced to block with the Spinal Crush early. We never attacked with the Spinal Crush. That is relevant. As much as, like, as okay as the... Like, the Command and Conquer's got a lot of value that game. The Clash of Bravado's got some pretty good value, especially early. The Boulder Drops were okay. Choke Slam is just a value card. It's just math. But never really had a hand that lined up for me to throw Spinal Crush. I just had to block with all 3 of them. I did not prioritize the Golden Sun well enough. I think I tried to pitch it and set up. I don't know. I genuinely don't know what we could have done to win that game. This matchup looks a little cooked. I mean, it's unfavored, but it's like 45-55 in my opinion. I actually think this is a very, very close matchup. Like, we were forced to play these out on the same turn, which is not great. We, like, needed to see a test of strength before we get into, like, some of our visits to be able to get value out of them. But, like, the fact that they were so spaced out and we were forced to, like, stack, like, Pitch Remembrance did not line up well for us. I don't know. That just kind of felt like a series of unfortunate events as that unfolds.
So you get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
I love adding that so much. Do you need Remembrance for this matchup that bad? It was bad whenever you saw it and you were winning on deck size anyway. Remembrance is not about deck size. Remembrance is about killing them. Most of the time, it is very hard to fatigue Fang, in my experience. They are a deck that is very resilient to fatigue, or not necessarily resilient to fatigue, but like they run us over before we're able to get there. And I think that is like one of the toughest things about it, is that we can't really kill them before like we get to that point, because they have killed us. And it doesn't really, like, the problem with Fang is that it's not like Dory. it doesn't really matter how you block. It's damn if you do, damn if you don't. And like, saving the Sink Belows and utilizing them would be really good. But to be fair, if we had arsenaled that Remembrance early in the game when I wanted to, it would have sat in our arsenal for like 8 turns and never really did anything. So I think pitching it was correct. It just kind of lined up awkward. I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'll go back and watch that one later, but I don't know what we could have done to win that game. So yeah, Remembrance is not about having more cards in them. Remembrance is about playing Visit the Goldmane Estate times 4 through 6 to kill them. Let's see. Close game, got them to 3. Fell short with a Hunt's End and a Saver Bloodshed left in deck. Game felt awkward. Not sure how I could have won. Things just seemed to go well for Pop. Now, to be fair, it is a slightly unfavored matchup, so we need to get a little lucky in that matchup, but I do think that Remembrance is worth bringing in that matchup. I am a believer in Remembrance in that matchup. They always say it's not about deck size. Yo, listen to them. Hebermanis, what's up, dude? Is it just like the Warrior Onslaught tonight? Like, what the hell's going on? It appears to just be the Warrior Onslaught tonight. So let's see. Dorinthea is actually a matchup where we run 63. So I am a Skullcat believer in this matchup. This is Boulder Drop. This is 2 Clash of Bravado. We are on E-Strike, Remembrance, Sink Below, Staunch, and Grips. I like having access to all of the defense reactions. And we are playing extra misses, so it can be a little awkward at times. But just the extra value of being able to cover things up can be very, very good. Plus, this is a matchup where a lot of times they're trying to fatigue us anyway. So it's just kind of how the matchup lines up. Oh, we are going second. Yeah, they presented 69 cards in us, which is not surprising. They need to present all the cards. Team Swagger Cat, what a cool name. Thank you so much for the follow over on Twitch. I appreciate you being here and hanging out. Guys, if you are here for the first time and you are new to the channel, we got 3 questions we ask everybody when they're new. They are, what's your name? What got you into Flesh and Blood? And what are your favorite hot dog toppings? Tell me about yourself. I'd love to get to know more about you guys. We're going to put Remembrance on the bottom first because we want to draw that one first. Coming back. I had a crazy game against Victor and won the game by taking exact damage last turn to cancel out their AB. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Were they playing Skullcap? Fuji? Is that like what happened? Were they on Skullcap? We're just going to swing, lay, hammer. I'm not playing Peck Perfect. Nope, I've cut it from the list. Peppo. Battle of the B tiers tonight? Yeah, it kind of feels that way, Matt. We're getting a lot of interesting matchups. They had the armor piece. If they have lower HP, they get AB3. Arcanite Skullcap? Yeah. Arcanite Skullcap is a good one. I play it in that matchup as well. I had a crazy game against Starvo and then woke up from my nightmare. That's hilarious. Eight go again, huh? I mean, we're just taking no chances. We'll just give up everything here. Okay. I do not think this is worth giving up 3 equipment pieces to stop. I think it is what it is. The early go again into Twinning Blade is one of those things that can end pretty poorly for us. Okay. Alrighty then. Now, if they do break their leg piece and attack us again, we have to ask ourselves, is it worth it to stop the counter? And that's a really interesting question. Is a really interesting question. This has been a really good turn. That's on winning and getting qualified. Yo, thank you, Hobie. I appreciate that. Appreciate that a whole bunch. Thank you. It's actually more than 3 equipment pieces because of, I mean, we would have to give up all of our equipment basically. No shot. So Hobie, I talked about it at the beginning of the stream. If you want to, if you'd like to, I talked about every matchup I had in depth, went over everything. If you'd like to see it, I think we're favored in this matchup, but turns like this make it feel pretty bad for us. All of our clash cards and defense reactions make it pretty clean for us. But this has not gone very well for us so far to start the game. Hopefully we can make it a little bit better here. I mean, this is another hand that, like, if they, like, this is coming in for 7. Currently coming in for 7. If they buff it again, I will block 12 and the headpiece here. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna actually, you know what? We're gonna do it like this. I know we're below life, but I would like to use my Ormy just here if I can. They would have to have an instant speed way to give this go again and another Twinning Blade to really do some damage this turn. I mean, it's not a great matchup for Warrior. Like, it is generally a favored matchup for us as Guardian. But, you know, I mean, anything can happen. Go with the defensive victor with no pummel. Might copy it for this weekend. I almost made it last week. Top 8 followed by 9th on the next day. Oh, man. Hobie, that's tough. I've really enjoyed playing defensive victor. That is probably not a very popular opinion, but I really, really like playing defensive victor. It's felt very clean. Okay. Really been a weird start. Maybe I'm supposed to give 1 card there. And then we can give 2 cards in the next attack because we don't give a shit about keeping anything in our hand. Like, our hand's not been great. Like, all of our hands have just kind of, like, sucked. I mean, they pitched a provoke last turn and a provoke this turn. So, like, I know they're aiming for the fatigue angle at this point, considering how the game's going. But with Remembrance and Goldmane Estate, we don't have to worry about that. I guess I'm not on Remembrance in this matchup, but still, I mean, Goldmane Estate. And if we, like, stack them and set up our clashes, we should be pretty good. I mean, I don't like blocking a Naked Dawnblade, but there are turns when it is probably correct. Plus, we're at 23 on turn 4. Like, our opponent has had the juice. Went to Calling Hong Kong with it and made day 2. Miller's is the way. Oh, yeah, I love Miller's Grindstone. It's great. I just don't feel like this is, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know in what world we're taking 6. Just does not feel correct to me. Now they're thinking about this. Like, do they have a route or something? I mean, route puts this up to 9, and then I just block for 7 again. I did it this way just to like play around anything they might have. Because we're drawing a lot of hands that don't really do anything. I mean, sure. You're pushing through 3, but just keep waiting to find a hand that does something. We've drawn 1 Spinal Crush and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, if you count the one we pitched. It's been 5 turns, which means we've seen 20 cards and half of them have been blues. Wow, Authority of Italia is so good right here. Yes, leave that on top, please. I would like to see some clashes. No problem. Like, I know they're aiming to fatigue us from here, but like I think we're going to be fine to fatigue with our hammer. We just have to get into a good place. We just have to get this game into a spot where we can start doing some things. I might try to Arsenal this Goldmane estate. Since we're not on Remembrance. Actually, Joe Trick pushed a thing earlier that said you can look at your sideboard now from here. I think that was one of the updates they pushed earlier, and I don't remember where it's at. I thought they said that. Always pass priority, undo, full screen. Interesting. In inventory button? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't. Am I crazy? There's just a button that says that? Because I don't think we brought in the Remembrance. How do you save your Talishar replays? You know what? I've never saved a Talishar replay. I'll do that after this, and we'll take a look at it together. I guess that's fine. Yo, Dracode with the 4 months over on Twitch. Appreciate that 4 months of Prime support, Dracode. Thank you so much, buddy. It means a lot. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I don't know. I kind of just want to get a gold into play. Maybe that's wrong here. Maybe that's incorrect. I also don't really want this sink below in our hand, to be honest. Like, I don't know that I want the second sink below, but maybe that's incorrect of me. Like, I'm just trying to dig through the deck as fast as I can, and maybe just throwing 7 was better here. Very possible it was. It's 1 card out of our deck no matter what, and I guess we're saving this. Maybe I'm playing too scared right now because of how the game's gone. Maybe I need to like take a mental reset and focus back up. God, and then we draw into shit like this. Thank God for Sink Below. God, I would have sank below from hand into another red. What does it say? Whenever this is defended by 1 or more attack action cards. We're going to say no blocks. And I'm going to sink one of the Spinal Crushes here. Wow. Okay. Interesting. This is quite the hand. It's a lot of reds, a lot of jam. What's your plan from now on? So I'm going to Battle Hard in Atlanta this weekend, calling Columbus the weekend after. And then after that, What did we just put on the bottom? It's awkward, but I think we have to do this and then just remembrance when we get back to it. We're gonna Arsenal the Boulder Drop, and we're gonna use Iron Fist Revelation. Um, so Battle Hardened Atlanta this weekend, calling Columbus next weekend. The weekend after is a local RTN about 2 hours away. So yeah, we're gonna be doing that. That is gonna be our plan. And Ludaful, to kind of go back to it, it's very possible that like it was correct to like bottom the gold main estate there. I don't know. Like obviously, like look, like it's hindsight's 2020 now, but like man, having the interesting. But having the like having the all reds playing it out means that I can remembrance earlier, which is nice. But obviously, like that happened afterwards. Like I can't just be like, oh, ha 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 ha, you know, like that. It doesn't work that way. So Jagged Edge and a Blade Flurry. Attack with this. We're going to Arsenal the Staunch Response. Just crash the boards for 8 here and try to set up. The game is stabilized a little bit more and things are starting to shift our way back into our favor just a little bit more here. All right, so where is this in inventory button? Hang on, let me pull up the Discord and look at the release notes and see where it's at really quick. Yeah, I don't have that button. Do I have to turn it on or something? I don't have that button for some reason. I don't know why. Like I'm looking at it and it's just not there. I don't know. I don't have it. Huh. It's weird. I don't know why. Because it says it's supposed to be right here behind my camera. Pass attack reactions, defense reactions, skip attacks. I did add a remembrance. Okay, so I did pitch it at the beginning of the game. We pitched it along the first turn or whatever, which makes sense. Grip and Command and Conquer are kind of a non-bow here, but that's the third grip. Yeah, and we got 2 more Test of Strengths coming. The calling Akina. That's what it is. Akina. I was saying that wrong earlier. Did we throw this? I don't think so, right? I'm very content with just throwing the hammer for 8, I think. Throwing the hammer every turn is really where we want to be. Hope you do well. Hope you do well at the calling Akina this weekend. Calling Akina is being streamed, right? I'm pretty sure it is. Also, please forgive me for being an uncultured American. Where is Akina? Somebody care to help me be just a little bit more cultured here? If not, I can Google. I can shame Google it later. Wait. Yo, are you like? I feel like you had like what? Milwaukee. Akiba. It's in Japan. Oh, okay, cool. I think I'm okay with this exchange. Rip into a cranial crush. Just gonna IP this. I'm okay with taking 2 here. That's fine because they're going to attack again for 3. I'm gonna give the Thunderquake because there's no fear. We're gonna throw the hammer for 4. IP the Test of Strength, and then there is one more. Visit Gold Main Estate. that we have access to, that when we draw into is going to be very, very impactful because we have a good number of gold in play. Hopefully it's not like the top card of our deck. It's in Milwaukee. Jesus. Sink below, putting a card on the bottom. Okay. All right. That being the last test of strength is good. Or I'm sorry, the last gold main estate right here is good. We rip into a red, which means I'm more interested in using the sink below. I guess we're not interested in using the sink below. Seven might tokens is pretty good. Make a new might token. Throw choke slam. Like just attack for 8 here. Set up. It's in Texas. Oh, you guys are having fun, aren't you? You guys are having fun, aren't you, huh? I mean, choke slam doesn't matter. It just says 8 on it in this matchup. So, very well played by taking the value off the skull cap here. No, I would have to. I need to keep the blue. This just feels like a twinning blade. I don't know. Just feels like a twinning blade. You want a wild ride before you go? Watch Akiba Maid Wars. What is that? You can always fatigue gravy. Fatigue gravy is a skill check against the gravy player. I mean, yeah, that's fair. We're going to pitch the Golden Sun to keep it in our deck. Twinning Blade from here wouldn't matter. They don't have the resources, so this was an okay turn cycle for us. We need to focus on setting up an arsenal so that we can get value out of the Iron Fist revelation here. Swinging the hammer for 11 is more important than that, though. Akiba Maid Wars. Anything with Maid Ward is crazy. We've only seen one Twinning Blade dub, so that was like where my intuition was taking me. Anime that's absolutely insane. Okay, fair enough. Oh. Knocking you out like a lullaby. 3 cards from hand and an equipment piece. Okay. Just covering this up. Block Command and Conquer. Actually, block E-Strike, throw Command and Conquer, Arsenal Boulder Drop. Probably the play. And if they have a really good hand, they will just give me the Crown of Providence here. Or if not, they might give me a couple of cards. They also have one more Command and Conquer coming in that they pitch stacked earlier, so we have to watch out for that. We have to watch out for that. Okay. I guess we can say no blocks on the first one here. Good decision. Wonder what they have in their arsenal. Did they block with that Iron Song response earlier? Hij. I mean, they wouldn't be back to it yet. Kind of weird that is it kind of weird that I feel like we're safe just giving this up? Like we're just gonna flip this up and get value out of our arsenal here, I think. I know we technically lost a point of attack there, but we get to attack for 8, or we lost a point of block, I mean. So our Iron Fist Revelation was a 4 power. Is there 2 Twinning Blades over here? There is 2 Twinning Blades over here. Do they play all 3? Most stories play all 3, right? Yo, Havoc with the big hydrate? Dog, I got you. We gotta flip. I gotta fill my water cup up here, but I got you, dog. Our opponent can wait just a second. They're going to give up Dauntless and Grains. Okay. We're going to play Remembrance. We're going to get back all 3 visits. Arsenal this and pass. Okay. Well, we can't take 9, but I also don't want to block with anything here because our hand's really good. Skullcap to be turned on here would be awesome. This is not great. Oh, Camrata, I won playing Victor. And the gold foil was a prize gala. We opened it earlier on stream. You can catch the whole thing earlier from back if you want to earlier, though. Taking 9 and going to 4 feels like a death sentence. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Are we just going to block 9? And then block with this if we have to? I guess so. Would really like to not have to block with this, but... Is attacking with hammer better than just blocking? We've seen all 3 sink belows and we've seen 2 shelters. And I think I want to keep this in my deck, right? Yeah, I'm playing the same list tonight that I played at we're out of all clashes, right? Yeah. And there's 2 sink belows we pitched. Yeah, this is the same list that I played. Is it worth cracking a gold to try and throw Chokeslam here? I think just throwing hammer's fine. We should save our gold. Oh, man. Okay, there's the last shelter. So they're out of D-Reacts now. We have access to 22 cards. They have access to 26. We can block with Skullcap this turn if we need to. It's weird that we drew the we drew the Visit the Goldmane Estate, but I wasn't even happy about seeing it. I think we're about to block 9 and keep Macho. I'm good with winning a Might token. I mean, normally I'd like to... Yeah, getting rid of the Agility token is actually massive. I knew there was a blue. Maybe I am supposed to crack a gold there, actually, and throw 9. No, I want them to feel weird about Grindstone and Skullcap. We need a Skullcap block. We need a Skullcap block. And I'm also hanging out for Riches whenever it comes back around. All right. Big Hydrate for Havoc because I've missed it. Macho is a fantastic finisher in this matchup. I agree completely. Fantastic finisher. Okay, well, 2 Sync Belows is pretty good. Man, I really don't want to do this, but it is what it is. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. We're going to put Spinal on the bottom. Okay. You going to make a Vigor here? Or what are you going to do? I think we went Spinal, Blue, right? Okay, so they're going to come in for 5. 7. Oh. Take 3, go to 4. I don't like this. We are going to crack a blue, and we're going to try like hell to throw this Choke Slam at them. Blue, please. Wait, we Remembrance. The fact that the Spinals were like still back-to-back like that is hilarious. Or I guess not back-to-back, but within 2 of the 3 cards. Yeah, no, shuffled from Remembrance, but like still like that is like interesting. Also, what's up, Uno? Hey, Taylor, what's up, brother? Being able to use the Sink Below as a reset's going to be very impactful for us. Us being at 4 scares me. Yo, Sean, let's go, dude. Congrats, man. That's awesome. I know you're a Dio stan. That's awesome. I think that is the Taylor Crawford from the Breakpoints podcast. It might be. Might very well be. Block 6, okay? That was the last CNC. We can block Command and Conquer and then pitch Riches to Sink Below. Probably not the safest practice, but we can sink this and try to find something better, I guess. Riches is exactly 12 cards away. 16. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're going to do everything to keep 2 blues this turn. Yeah, the pitch stack is actually crazy. I can only make 1 RTN. I got to qualify. Ludiful, you got this. I did talk about it. I talked about my RTN. I talked about RTN data. And then I talked about how we had 5 people win RTNs week 1 of RTN season. You damn right I did. I'm damn proud of that, dude. We got a baller team going on, and I'm damn proud of that. This is also what all that gold's for. I don't even think I want to leave that on top, do I? No, I'm actually okay leaving that on top because I can just keep that as one of my blues. Yeah, we're going to try to block 6 and then use Golden Sun for flexors here. Oh, man. Yo, what's up, Audia? Yo, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that, man. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch, dude. What does this do? The next defense reaction card the defending hero plays costs an additional 1. So we're dead ass just blocking 9 and like hoping. I don't even know what they could have here. We go to 2. They can't attack because they have no cards in hand. And then we're going to have to pray like hell that we get there off gold. I know there's some reds in there, which scares me. We could play this, but I don't think it's correct. Hang on. Let's do math. We're going to draw another red Spinal Crush, I'm pretty sure. Oh, no. It's all blues from here. The Riches. I guess technically, but the Riches is fine. 3, 4, 5, 6. And the Surge makes 7. I can count. Who knew? We're not going to make the same mistake we did at calling Kansas City this past year. That is what the stack of gold is for. That is what the stack of gold is for, is to try and end the game like that. They did have that Iron Song determination coming up, which was going to be bad. Hooray! We win. Yo, what the hell? Why is the confetti not working again? It was just working earlier. Hang on. What the fuck, confetti? Okay. Let's try this again. Confetti video. There it is. Okay, there's the... confetti is being difficult sometimes, though. Confetti be being difficult sometimes. Very frustrating. I mean, gold can be a very, very powerful payoff, and I'm very glad we won that game. Very glad we won that game. Game did not start well. Twinning Blade put us down life early. I played sloppy after going down life early. Could have pulled the game together sooner with a good mental reset. So that is a game that, like, I feel like it's definitely worth mentioning that, like, after the start to that game, I could tell that I was not playing that well. And so like I'm very glad that we had a chance that like I was able to like pull it together and come back and redeem myself there. This gave me a lot of hope for Dory on this match. Well played by both. It was a very fun matchup, that's for sure. Good game. First time watching one of your streams. Philip, I appreciate that. Thanks for being here and thanks for hanging out. Appreciate the kind words. Okay. All right. Time for salty runbacks from earlier. We lost against Fang earlier. We're going to see how we fare this time around. We wanted to go first, but we're not. All 3 Clash of Bravados. Cut a Chokeslam. E-Strikes. Grips. Sinks. Remembrance. Do we just want to cut a second Chokeslam so that we just planning a cleaner 60? Maybe that's the game plan. E-Strike better than Chokeslam, confirmed. How greedy are we? We're not that greedy, right? Like we'd rather just play it like this, I think. Yeah. Let's try 60. And let's try it with, let's try cutting 2. Let's try cutting 2. Cutting 2 Chokeslams instead of 1. And then if this feels pretty good, I'll update the Cyborg guide after this. Pitching a red makes me want to block with 2 cards here. I am not playing Pummels. No, I am on an extremely defensive variation of the deck. Like, I'm not playing Fatigue into everything, but I am on a defensive build of the deck. I really don't want to block with Command and Conquer here, but I think keeping the Visit is important. We're going to throw the Disable, and we're going to Arsenal the Visit. I don't want to run the Visit out yet. Even though we are on Remembrance, I still want to try and, like, draw into a Test of Strength or something. Went to my first RTN of the season on Marlin and played 2 Gravies, 2 Kasai, and a Verdance. Oh, dude, Dallas, that's tough. That's tough, Dallas. I'm sorry to hear that. Okay. Build your own 0 for 4 defense reaction with Dynamos. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, Sean, I will be in Atlanta this weekend. I'm actually very excited to go to a Battle Hardened. I mean, I wish it were a calling, but, you know, beggars and choosers and all that. Beggars and choosers and all that. Let's win this clash, please. We have a right behind you on top. Okay. Okay. Right behind you actually means we can block with the Thunderquake here, right? They discard a Smoke Out. Okay, well, the fact that they're on so many D-reacts is promising for us. I am willing to take 1. They don't mark us. There's no effect here. They still have 0 fealty tokens in play. We're going to block to save some life. Got a sweet deal on a Marlin Marble tonight. Yo, let's go, dude. That's awesome, Colby. That is awesome. I blame Taylor. Yeah, you should blame Taylor. Let's blame Taylor. I like this plan. Let's blame Taylor. Oh, man. So now that we've drawn the riches, we are going to run this out and get value off of this. And then because of, we're going to make 3 mites, and then we're going to throw the Spinal Crush to try and force some cards out of the hand here. This game has started very well for us. What is the reason there is no ranked leaderboard on Talishar? Okay, so Fuji, Talishar devs have actually talked about this pretty explicitly, that they do not want there to be like any kind of like ranked leaderboard, or they do not want there to be like a, like Talishar is designed to be a testing platform for us to play games on. It is not designed to be like a Magic Online or anything like that where you pay to play or anything like that. So they are like very, very strictly staying away from that. You hit the bad spread so that Taylor could hit the good spread. I mean, it'd be like that sometimes, you know? It'd be like that sometimes. I was already marked, right? Still no fealty. I was already marked. Okay, so that doesn't matter. Take 3. We're going to have to really find room for Skullcap this game. We're going to really have to look for Skullcap room this game. Maybe I need to refresh. Maybe it's me. Am I the drama? Normally, yes. Normally. Let's go riches first. We'll try to pitch the Golden Sun. Ooh, that's terrifying. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Pitching a red makes me feel better. What cards? All of the 0 costs that don't have... I don't think there's a 0 cost that... There's some 1 costs, but they don't have any floating, right? I think that's what the idea between the competitive idea is, Fuji, but they don't want it to be like a leaderboard style thing, is my understanding. Is this worth giving up a Golden Sun? We should probably save our equipment and use Macho as closing power and block 9, just in case. Leave that on top. Fantastic. You'll love to see it. At this point, I know LSS doesn't officially support Talishar. Yeah, like LSS is intelligent enough to realize that like the online client, like I know that like their mission is they want us to be playing in the flesh and blood in person, and I love that because in paper is the best way to play the game. It's the best way to do it. You get to hang out with your friends and have a good time and goof off. But for a lot of people, this is really the only way for them to play games competitively or to play games and test. Please God, let them have a miss on top, because we left this test of strength on top on purpose, but that was a calculated risk. So yeah, I mean, that was definitely like, I'm very hopeful that LSS never decides they don't want, that they do not want, Talishar in the mix, because Talishar is fantastic. And I think Talishar does much better, is very good for their game. Talishar is a very good piece for their game, in my opinion. We're going to block like this and force them to discard, and then we'll give up the grip after, or we'll give up the strength after this. I don't want to block 8 on the first attack. I don't really want to give up a gold here, but I don't think we can afford not to. Target yourself. Okay, that's better. I can test personally outside of occasionally having friends over. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, so Rose, that is also like one of the biggest things that like, if there's ever something that I could say to Talishar, or that I could say to LSS, it's that if you cut off the platform, like my stream doesn't go away because I love making content too much, but I probably go to putting out content like once a week. Like we go from like streaming and doing shorts like every day and hanging out and talking, like, you know, like I have content out there 7 days a week. If we get rid of Talishar, that probably doesn't happen. You know, like that's probably not the case anymore for me. And that would be really sad. Like I really don't want that. I really don't want that. Buff power and mark. Okay, so they're gonna make a fealty token. Yeah, they're gonna make a fealty token. And then they're going to remark us. I used Tabletop Simulator back in the day, before we had Talishar. And don't get me wrong, like TTS games were fun, but the biggest problem, oh, there it is. Now I have that. View my inventory. The biggest issue that I have with something like TTS, and I don't mean this as disrespect to Tabletop Simulator, but the biggest issue that I have with TTS is that you have to have 2 people to play it. And like my streams now turn back into me going into Purple Discord and being like, hey, like playing TTS or something like that. Like, and that's what my streams turn into. And I don't really like that. I can't watch TTS. I'm the same way. I don't like watching TTS. I don't think it's clean. I don't think it like looks that good. like Talishar is a phenomenal product, and it would severely impact the amount of content that I am able to put out. If LSS ever decided that that was the route they wanted to go, that they were tired of Talishar. Because I only have armories on there every other week, and that's not enough for callings or RTN prep. Agreed. I completely agree. I tried using the client called Pixelborn, got into the game, and then after Disney got it closed, I lost interest in it. Yeah, that's kind of sad. Does Fang play like a ninja? I wouldn't necessarily say that Fang plays like a ninja, but I don't think that's a very good way to describe Fang, Corey. Like it is definitely more low to the ground. It is definitely more low to the ground than like a lot of other decks, but I wouldn't describe it like a ninja. Doesn't even ask me to play against him. Oh, Holden, you silly goose. Are we just going to sink one of these boulder drops? I think we're just going to sink a boulder drop, and then if they leave us with enough cards, we'll throw the boulder drop, and if not, we'll just throw the hammer. He's the most ninja-like of the warriors, but he's still a warrior. I mean, yeah, the most ninja-like of the warriors is a good way to describe it. That makes sense. I don't even have armories for an LGS to go to. I practice with some friends at my home once a week or two. Without Talishar, I would have dropped the game. Yeah, I think that would be the case for a lot of people. And LSS has enough intelligent, like business-minded people in their, like organization that they understand that. That they understand that, like, for some people, this is the only way they can enjoy their game, and that this is the only reason they buy cards for their game. This game feels like it's going a lot better for us, but it's also turn 5, and our opponent does not have the needed number of fealty to make it attack for less. You don't want the smoke, I get it. Holden, you're right, I don't want the smoke, dude. Think you've beaten me almost every time we played, dog. We have a pretty robust scene down here, but I've just not had enough time with the holidays and a bunch of family stuff to go over. Yeah, I get it. Like, I drive like 30 minutes for an armory. Now, I make that time about every week, but, it's not always how it goes. Sometimes, some weeks you can't, and that's okay. Oh, no. This is going to block for 5? Oh, my God. I'm getting juiced, bro. It's so good. This actually happened to me during the top 4 match against Fang in my RTN. Overcrowded, blocked for 5, and Valiant Dynamos covered my Command and Conquer. I wanted to cry. We've seen 2 grips, a strength, and we've seen 1 visit. We'll probably try to block with 1 card here and send the okay. Or that. Sure. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 turns from now, we were going to Gold Main Estate. That draws us this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we were like Gold Main Estates were towards the bottom of our deck. Was not going to be. I mean, I don't know. Like that I don't think that game was over for our opponent in any capacity. I'm very surprised they left that game. When game was going our way, was waiting on other states so we can remembrance them back in. Op did not have 3 fealty, and it was turn 6. I feel like that's a big part of that and why that panned out so well for us. So anyway, the victor list. This has been great. This has been phenomenal. I love Iron Fist Revelation. Phenomenal card. Red Chokeslam is really good into some of our bad matchups, which is why I'm playing it over Peck Perfect right now. Peck Perfect's not in my 80. Right behind you. Absolutely insane. It's been phenomenal. We talked about this earlier in the stream. I'm thinking about cutting 1 Staunch Response and playing a 2nd performance bonus. Helps with Kasai, helps with Gravy. Not that Gravy really gets that much better, but it's something I'm considering. I don't know how much I want to cut Staunch Response because it's very good into a lot of matchups. It's good into all the Brutes. It's good into all the Guardians. I mean, really all the mid-range grindy decks that we're playing against. It's really good. So, I don't know. Poison the Well is strictly for Verdance. If Verdance is not playing pot combo, we absolutely roll him with the correct plan. It's a very, very favored matchup for us without pot combo. With pot combo, I really like Poison the Well. It's really good. And plus, even if they're not on pot combo, we're using Poison the Well to snipe their Everbloom and lives late in the game. How's the Florian matchup? I beat a Florian in top 8 on my buddy Nathaniel, who's a very good player. I have yet to test against this aggro Florian that's playing like outeds and stuff that Michael Yassiger posted on Twitter the other day. I need to test a little bit into that. But I do think that's a matchup where like Grips and Clash of Bravado get a lot of value. So it does seem like it could be very good for us, is what I'm thinking. So yeah, that's where we're at. That's what's going on. Guys, don't forget, it is RTN season. If you are looking for a way to track your games and how you're doing and take some notes on the fly, the Codex Journal is a great product. You can check that out. ! Codex in the chat. And you can use code AgroBlaze96 to save 10% at checkout. And then if you are a Victor stan, one thing, I'm not really a big fan of like pushing money things on you guys. It always feels very weird. But I did write a 57-page Victor metafy guide where I dumped everything I know about Victor into one piece for you guys. So if you guys are interested in checking that out, it's on my metafy. ! Metafy will get you the link to that. So yeah, you should check that out. It's pretty cool. And also I do offer coaching. I like if that's something that you're interested in. Again, I feel weird being like, hey, give me money. But I guess that comes with the shtick of being behind the camera. Anyway, so since our last match kind of ran right into like almost that 10 o'clock time frame where we normally stop and play Arc Raiders, I am going to take a small break here. When I come back, we're going to play some Arc Raiders with Carly. I think she is playing right now, so we might jump in with her. Hey, Lip, what's up, buddy? But yeah, we're going to take a small break. If you like Arc Raiders, stick around. If you were just here for cards, I really appreciate you hanging out. Sorry, I had a stroke. I read a message. Dub asked, does the guide go into depth on why you're on Chokeslam over Peck Perfect? Yes. I talk about both cards and why I'm on Chokeslam in the current meta. There's like an entire section dedicated to Chokeslam and an entirely different section dedicated to Peck Perfect. So yes, very much so. But yeah, guys, if you all like Arc Raiders, stick around. If you were just here for cards, I appreciate you hanging out, and I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks for hanging out tonight, guys.
Full access to roast me. You have another like 60. I guess you could say you have another 67 seconds. 6-7. Kyle requested 5 subs of water. Fucking weeb. It was not water. That was not water.
Oh, here, Have some water.
I was lied to. The lies. That scream just made Summer jump. Ian, please tell Summer I'm very sorry. What the fuck? We're gonna die? It was. Come on. Oh, T-Tox, I'm so good at this game. Yo, only 4 cups? Listen at this man. That is 4 full cups, Cusco. This fucking guy, bro. This fucking guy. What? Rookie numbers? Bro, Cusco's out here. Look, this motherfucker's just sitting over there with a pot of sauce going, oh yeah, I'm stirring that shit up, baby. I'm stirring it up. Yo, insane. Oh my God. Oh my God, we're going crazy. We hit Golden Sun off of 3 clashes off of Peck Perfect. Ah! Yes. This is what we love, baby. Horse Nation rides. Yes. Oh my God, we're going crazy tonight. This is as close as I'm ever going to get to going Super Saiyan right now. So I just need you all to know how, back-to-back Command and Conquer pummel turns in back-to-back games. Ah! Is this like when Kyle lied to me and it's water? Why is there no cup on this handle? Do we trust this chat? Oh God. It's penetrating my mouth. And you know what? Just like Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm not fucking leaving! That's right! This is the kind of content we're looking for right here. The fab tutorials that blow your mind. Blow your mind. The recipe is literally just vodka and Sprite and some Mio. You know, it's the water flavoring things. You know, like the little squirt. You squirt the little water in. You squirt the little juice in the water, and then it's like, oh, num 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 num. This is so good. That's what it is. That's the secret sauce. I just crammed them all in my mouth. My God, this hand is dog water. Absolute dog water. I lied. You definitely did. It's your friends that you trust the most that hurt you. Can't even get my words out without laughing. Fuck. Dude, Call of Duty? Bro, dude, I'm good. I'm not even that drunk, Diablo. Dude. Ugh. Make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart, you know what I'm saying? Am I like, who's your daddy when I walk into a room? No, absolutely not. Oh yeah. The more tired I get, the more the accent shines. The accent. You guys missed it. I had to tell Carly I was turning the stream on not to be racist right before we turned it on.
Wow.
You don't believe the things she says when you guys aren't around.
You only say that to everyone who's in your party.
What is this? While walking, your stamina regenerates as if you were standing still. Oh, that's a big one. I should have grabbed that a long time ago. I'm such a forehead. I like that one.
How many cooling coils did you need?
Oh, shit. Oh, that's a project. I need 2 more.
Well, it's your lucky day. I got you 2 more.
Ayo, best wife ever. Hey, Scrambles, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night, man. Oh, yeah, I'm still rocking my kettle 4 and 403. Should I upgrade this again?
What else are you going to do with this stuff?
I mean, I only have 6 heavy gun parts left, is more my concern.
Well, get some.
I guess I could buy some from what's-her-name with my seed.
Yes, use your seed wisely.
I have 215. So
215 seeds?
yeah.
Well, I have 450, but you know, who's counting?
Why are you all like this?
Well, I'm using them now. I hadn't done my daily, like, modules. Now I'm only at 274, so.
Yeah, I like to buy stuff from what's her name. Normally I buy the Exodus module and complex gun parts.
Not too many reliable raiders
Yeah,
left.
me too.
Yeah, I'll buy more heavy gun parts if I need them later. All right. I have quest at Dam, Blue Gate. I have 2 at Dam.
Imagine still having quests to do.
Wow. Matt said, "Wish
What's
my
that
wife
like?
got me cooling coils." And then Trent said, "Hands off my seed," in all caps. Oh my God, Chris said, "I mean, aren't y'all from the South? Isn't racism right down there?"
Oh my God.
That's so fucked up. Probably slightly true, depending on who you ask.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, let's go to Dam. I have 2 quests I need to do.
Okay, I have 0 damn key. Oh no, I have 1 damn key. 1 damn key.
I don't even know what I have. I'm bringing herbals though.
Oh, okay, thanks for telling me.
You're welcome. I have a staff room key, a testing annex key, and a control tower key. Which one do you think sounds the best?
I mean, staff room and control tower are like right next to each other.
Let's take the test. Where's the testing annex at? Which one is that one?
That's the building that we like.
All right, let's take. There's a room. Oh, downstairs.
Yeah. I will bring the surveillance key for water treatment, even
Yeah.
though it's always garbage.
Well, that's the other
but
side though.
It's on the other side of the map.
No,
pretty
it's
much,
great. Yeah, it's perfect. We can kind of like, and then I can bring the other 2 if we go back a couple times or something. I don't like when I have me up in the corner.
Well, I'm all set for the expedition.
You're done with everything already?
Yeah. Yeah.
You even have the 5
there's
million
still,
points?
Well, no, you don't sign up yet because it's not available to sign up for another like 47 days.
Really?
So it's like I've just committed all my resources to it. But I already have 2.7 million just in cash.
Somebody tell my wife she needs to go outside.
Me. I play cards all the time and don't do anything else.
Wow.
And I'm going to make fun of my wife for sitting and playing Arc Raiders that she likes.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
There you are.
do something.
Thought I saw you pass by on the cameras earlier.
Oh, I need bullets.
No, Trent, that's definitely on you guys.
What?
Trent said, "Why don't you tell her? Why is that on us?"
Tell me what? Oh, tell her that I need to go outside.
Yeah. No, Trent was being funny,
Probably, though.
but yet somewhat probably serious. Oh, I had to get up and walk over there and take my feet out of my foot warmer. What is this?
Oh, man. How is it only Monday?
Right?
Okay.
Gym Class Heroes is a great band. Also, Rose, you know how to spell my name. You're better than that.
Lizard.
Oh, here are your coils.
Thank you. I'm waiting to stick them on my butt as fast as possible.
Celeste here.
Please do. I'm gonna.
The water intake is in the
What?
flight access tunnels. One of the few
few places topside
What?
where the water's reliably
I'm
clean.
so funny.
Oh my god.
Anyway.
Are we looting this? Are we going to water? Where do you
Yeah, I
wanna
mean,
go?
we might as well loot this. Like, I like this little area. Is this the apartments or whatever?
Yeah.
Heyo, closet door. Prank him, John. Why did I pick up a dog collar? Whatever, I'm sure I can sell it. For
I always leave them
monies.
just in case someone is still searching for a dog collar.
Wow.
Or they
you're
just started.
Way too nice.
Listen,
I do not care about what the general public needs that much.
well, it's like I don't need it.
I need everything. It doesn't matter what it is. I'll just sell it.
I mean, sure. I will too. But a dog collar isn't worth that much, is it?
I don't know. I've never sold
It's
one.
maybe 1,000.
Listen, not all of us have $37 million and 6 yachts they're living
don't-
on over here, okay?
Well, if I have that, you have that, so
Ah.
stop complaining.
Oh, nice. Good save. I only have, like, $330,000 in the game. Which, like, I get
Pretty
it.
good,
Like,
lol.
like, wow. Ah, yes, seeds in the refrigerator. There's always
I
seeds.
mean, where else would you put seeds?
How am I already overweight?
What did you come in with? The free loadout?
No, a green thing apparently only carries 50 pounds, and I'm at 54 already. What is weighing me
Wow.
down?
I was like, what do you have?
Apparently, toasters are 2 pounds each.
Hmm.
Turn those into metal parts. We'll turn those into canisters. Then we'll turn those into plastic parts. Oh, the coiling coolers are 4 pounds or 2 pounds a piece, apparently.
Well, gotta get rid of them. I have a hatch key.
Yeah.
We could just leave if you wanted to.
I mean, I don't hate it since I have my stuff that I need.
And you're full. So.
Is there a fun way down here? Do you remember when I tried to Spider-Man off the building yesterday and I just, like, killed myself?
Yeah. I do.
Oh, I didn't jump! Shit. Supposed to jump, not run, Chad. The gamer mentality, I need everything. That's so true. Carly really seems to like it when you talk about your butt. You have no idea, pal.
Who said that?
It was Trent. Who do you think it was?
I don't know. I already went in there.
I see that. But you left duct tape behind.
I don't need duct tape.
I don't need duct tape either. I still have 6 rolls of it.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you if you don't get over here.
Oh my god, will you relax? You're fine.
No, looter's gotta loot.
Okay. Well, I really don't want to bring this green augment.
It's funny. That's what I was using. Have you upgraded your thing to? Well, the one I'm using, I have 60 pounds.
Which green thing are you using?
I think it's like the looting one. It's the looting Mach 1.
Yeah, mine's 50. You must have the thing where you can carry more or something.
Oh yeah, I mean I do prioritize that
Yeah,
on the skill tree.
I don't even know where that
I
was
have
at.
maxed that out. It's in the red.
I'm gonna make a purple one and bring with us because I like the purple one.
I wish I could make the purple ones.
I'm pretty sure you have it, don't you?
No.
Are you
I
sure?
think Diablo said he just found one for me, but yeah, no, I can make 2 of the purple ones, but not like the one that I want.
Which one do you want? Can you make the looting MK3 one, Survivor?
No.
Oh wow, this
That's
is
the
the
one
one
I
I've been
want.
using all the time.
Yeah, that's the one I would
That
like.
was like-
That's the one that keeps you at 75% of your health if you go down and don't move.
Yeah, this was like the first blueprint I found.
Yeah, I am still on the hunt for it.
Pretty good one.
Mm-hmm. It is. It is.
I want a dense jungle area in Arc Raiders. That would be kind of cool. I could see that being fun. I was about to say who's winning, but there's no football tonight.
Where is Bucky? Are we going back to Dam?
Yeah, I just picked Nam.
What quests do you need to do there?
We were more united back during
Reach the
First Wave.
Formikai outpost. That's an M1 rounds. I'm sure there's. Oh, both of them are in one round. Locate the flood access tunnel under the Red Lake balcony. I'd get arrested if Arc Raiders saw my dense jungle area. Oh my god, Trent! That is so good, dude. That is so good. Trent's in bed sick right now, just vibing.
Classic trick.
I would like to see those Seahawks win it all. I would really like to see. I can't remember his name right now. Their quarterback. I would love to see him get like the respect I feel like he's been due for a long time now. Oh, I brought the key with me.
Celeste here.
Okay, we're right here. Let's do it.
I don't know why that scrolled out.
Go to the testing annex. Let them remember what it felt like to stand side by side.
Sam Darnold, yeah. I would love to see Sam Darnold get a ring. Like, I was very sad that they did not keep him in Minnesota and drafted J.J. McCarthy. Not that, like, J.J. McCarthy's doing bad or anything. I just, like... And I don't have anything against J.J. I don't know. I thought he was doing pretty well. It says not been looted yet, which is good.
Are you the one that needed light bulbs, or is that Allie?
I don't need them. I mean, I have like 7 of them, so like...
Hey, oh, jeez, you will need them.
Let's try to didn't ring it for 1 shots today. Is that you shooting?
Here, yeah, I was shooting the arc.
I was just making
The
sure.
wasp that was outside.
Jeez.
Karen, you are.
What's Taryn doing? Other than terrorizing
She's
you?
like crawling all over my lap, which is adorable. But also, like, my leg was up, so she was like on top of my leg and trying to. It's like I have to move to get in her position that she wants to be in.
Taryn confirmed just sitting around like, oh, I'm sorry. I annoyed you with my love. We doing shots? No, Kyle. We are absolutely not doing shots. We are just playing Arc Raiders.
Shut up.
Do do do. Don't want any bandages. Why are there so many bandages? Good God. Room's downstairs somewhere, right?
Mm-hmm. There's 2 doors. So you need to pick which one you want to go into. Oh, a cooling coil.
Of course.
Defib blueprint.
Do you care which one we go into? Is there a better one, you think?
There seems to be better loot in the left one. I think. At least that's been my experience. Oh, you did not come down this way.
I don't know which way the left one is. I don't know if you mean this one or...
Got a door.
This one. Yeah, this one. But
So
do you want an osprey?
Yeah. Gotta be worth more money than some of the shit I'm carrying.
Yeah, a lot of bandages.
Yeah, I found like a ridiculous amount of bandages. What are you setting up?
I'm crafting bandages because
Oh,
I have a
okay.
lot of fabric too. I'm
Ah.
trying to save some space.
I mean, that's smart. I get it.
Do you have the Jolt Mine blueprint? I think I've asked you this like a million times because I always find it.
I'll look in just a second. Hang on 1 second. A power rod. Interesting. I guess I have to be able to pick it up to tell you. I do not have this one.
Nice.
Wow.
I think I'm on like my 6th or 7th one of those.
Yeah, if I hadn't looked at that, I'd just said, yeah, I do have it. I mean, I don't know.
Should we just leave?
I mean,
Let's move to that location.
Well, you have to go to the outpost, yeah.
you care if we run over there
Nope.
and try to do this? Just because it's kind of secluded, so...
What's the one yet? What is it that you have to do?
It just says reach the outpost. Like, that's all it says. But it says in 1 round, so there's multiple things. Who is John Bandages? Come on, go, Raider, go. Oh, this is the one I have to go to the right to get to.
Go to the right?
Yeah, you have to like go around to the right to the dirt path or whatever. Because like if you just run straight at it, like you end up going up that hill or whatever, and you can't get up it. Mindless over pop. You're all I can think of. Locate the flag at the Formikai outpost. Oh, a medical bag. Herbal bandages. You'll love to see it. Oh, I bet this is in here. Fine, I'll drop tuna to pick up the flag.
Well, you're just gonna hang up
Hoist
the flag,
the flag
so you'll be able
on the small platform overlooking the Red Lake. Is that like here? Or do I have to go somewhere else for this? I
No,
assume?
it's like one of in like
Oh,
the
here it
main
is.
area.
Yeah, here it is. Okay, that's it. Let me grab the thing I dropped and let's get the hell out of here.
Where do you want to leave it? I have a key, but we're kind of, I guess, testing annex is still probably the best.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Is that you shooting that?
No,
Fuck.
hang on, I'm not with you. I'm coming as fast as I can.
I know. Maybe it was already... It seemed like someone shot it. I don't know.
And I heard a shot right after you said, like right before you said that.
I mean,
So,
I shot it once.
I only heard one shot.
Oh. Okay. Then never
Harley
mind.
shoots something. Was that me?
No, it seemed like it was hit right before I hit it.
Oh, it might have then. I mean, I don't know. Like, a leaper up here somewhere.
Yeah. Eesh.
Oh, the leaper thinks it sees me, so I'm hiding in here.
No, why are you going towards those things?
I'm just running into the lift so we can get out of here. I did not use my seeker grenades very well. Parkour.
My wolf pack went to mostly like the
The
hornets
hornet?
and wasps around you.
Yeah, that's annoying. I hate when that happens.
It's very annoying.
A symbol of something.
Yeah? Back again? Okay, so
I have enough.
Yeah, I've got a lot of things. I got a lot of quests. I finished one and got a ton. Attaboy Scrappy, holding it down. Learn and consume. We'll take that. We want that. Sell, 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 sell.
Saddle, saddle, saddle.
Oh, yes. Such a great movie to quote. Saddle! Saddle, 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 saddle. Does all this stuff recycle into nothing? Sell it. Go buy a Raider hatch key, so just so I have one.
Back again? Must mean you
I mean, I'm
still in one piece.
taking one with me, but yeah, you should probably have one just in case.
Yeah, I just like to bring one. Bluegate. Damn. 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 Holy shit, I have like 4 quests at damn. Let's go there.
Okay, okay. Well, I'll still bring my key if you want to bring your, what is it? You have control tower or staff room?
Let's see, they're gray, right?
No, control tower is purple, I think.
No, like the color of the damn cards.
Oh,
yeah, I have
yeah.
staff room and control tower. I'm gonna bring staff room because I hate going up in the control tower. Shit stresses me out. But I mean, I'm also just down to say, like, F it, we ball, and just roll to the control tower if you want.
Whatever.
I can bring it with us next game then.
God, you got that song stuck in my head.
What song?
Soda Pop.
Ah, I love that song.
Oh, yeah. It's all coming together.
Keep me refreshed, my little soda pop. You're all I can think of. Every drop I drink up.
Well, we're here. We can just
Yep, let's run up
grab
there and
both your
get it.
keys.
Look for an outpost near the south.
I only brought one.
I know, that's what I'm saying. You should have brought both.
Oh.
Please don't read them, though. Some sensitive stuff in there.
Hold on, there's some good drawers down here. Oh, a complete coin.
My god. I swear. The game mocks me.
Well, I mean, I'm the one finding them, not you, so it could be worse.
Alright. Hopefully nobody's in here. But it is research and admin, so I'm not holding my breath.
Yeah. Oh yes, finally. The first time I can use it again.
Oh, do you have security breach?
Yeah.
Definitely shot somewhere, so...
Yeah.
Kinetic converter?
Oh, I got one too.
Man, did we take a good time to come to this room?
And I got a cloak thing.
The purple thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a snow globe, so... Leaving? Question mark?
Head home at the Red Lake Patch.
I mean, we don't have to go to the hatch. We could just go here, but... What would you rather do?
No, I mean, where's the hatch at? No, let's just drop down and go to the hatch. That's fine. Slide down, my little soda pop.
Okay, this is sloped. Why can I not get up it?
I have no idea.
Sheesh.
You here? You ready?
Yeah. You just loot this real.
Listen. You got a key. You do whatever you want.
I know.
Every drop I drink up, you're my soda pop, my little soda pop. Well, that was a good raid. We can sell that one. Stash, 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 sell. This thing is garbage. Keep the rope. Keep the compound.
Is it good for?
Really? That like took my brain way longer to process than it should have. I was like, what the hell is she talking about? Oh, that was funny. That was good.
I try.
Man, that thing's worth $7,000. That's crazy work.
What? Oh, the converter thing?
Yeah, the kinetic converter. I can put it on my kettle.
Yeah.
Increased horizontal recoil. I don't want that. That's stupid. Why would anybody want that?
And vertical recoil because it has a 15% increased fire rate.
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Some things I don't. I guess
No.
then that's when you put stuff on that like helps with the recoil.
Yeah, you probably try to balance it out. Oh, I should probably put these things toward the expedition. Page 2. An Exodus module. Batteries. Light bulb. Oh boy, I need shredder gyros. Gyros? Is it like the sandwich? Do you pronounce it like the sandwich?
I don't think so. I think it's gyro when it's that.
Weird. English is a confusing language. I don't like it.
I have a couple light bulbs.
Oh, I only need the shredder things. I had
Oh,
enough light
okay.
bulbs to be good, and I'm selling the other ones I have, actually. Because I no longer need them. Thank you, though. Many borks. Many borks. I keep waiting to use synthesized fuel for something. I have almost 4 full stacks of synthesized fuel.
Why?
In case I need it.
I don't even remember what you need it for.
I think I needed it for, like, the expedition last
you need
time
it for
around.
Trailblazer. I haven't needed it, so.
I'm gonna sell this and then be like, damn it, Carly!
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, yes. It would be hilarious.
Uh,
Like, do I use water pumps this time around?
no, I've been selling all those.
Do I use speaker components this time around?
No.
I mean, I'm about to max out my stash, and it's just garbage. I actually need magnets for stuff, I think. I think I make the thing, yeah. We can go back to Dam because I have more quests, or we can go...
I have the water treatment key,
Okay. Which key do I have?
even though it's garbage.
I'm gonna bring the tower key, and, you know, I mean, we'll do what we do.
Like a boss. No.
You quote Forrest Gump?
Yeah, because I opened a box of chocolates.
Oh, I see. So I need shredder things, which I only have one of, which is fine. So I only need 9 more. Not bad.
I'll go in and take a bunch of seeker grenades and.
Well, now that I have the blueprint, I was like, we could probably just run in and target those things and try to grab a couple every round or something.
Yeah. I can a shotgun.
I can make them. I just never do. Yeah, roll in with like a green augment or something and a shotgun on those things, and just try to fight if we have to, I guess.
Shani here. Make sure you're well prepared.
I'll go to
before
the
you
top
face a
floor.
Rocketeer head on. Find solid cover and aim quick and true.
You can search the second
Single
one.
misstep can be curtains call.
I think there are more than 2 floors.
Oh, okay.
It's the pattern house. It's different.
Sounds good. Shots are relatively close.
Yeah, we're right by power.
Yeah, people probably looting the room with all the ticks and rolly balls.
Or they sound like the Rocketeer, or they're at the extract. I'm pissed it off.
Yeah, it sounds like they definitely pissed it off. That's for sure.
Oh, look, a dog collar.
All?
Leave it.
It's like, leave it for the next person.
I'm sure people aren't always like me, though, and search things that have already been searched.
No, probably not.
You never know what people leave behind.
Yeah, that's why I come behind you all the time, because you leave, like, random stuff that I grab for no reason.
What quests do you have?
Oh, I have to destroy a Rocketeer. Oh, should have brought Seeker Grenades.
Okay, I have a Seeker Grenade and a
Search.
Wolf Pack.
Search for Major Ava's mementos in the apartments northwest of the dam.
Okay.
Where the hell is northwest?
We have to go to the Pale Apartments.
Okay.
Go to that location.
Locate the flood access tunnels under the Red Lake balconies. Retrieve Celeste Journal from the South Swamp Outpost. which I think is on
Oh,
the
and then you
other
have to go to this outpost.
retrieve
Or
Celeste
is that the next
Journal
one?
from the northern outpost
Yeah.
over the Red Lakes.
Yeah, you have to do it's like on opposite sides of the map, and you have to do.
Oh, great. Well, I guess let's go to the.
We are near the one outpost.
Okay, well, let's go to that. Is this it?
No, I'm looting. Sorry.
Like, wow, that would have been nice.
I mean, it's right here.
Go to that location.
A lot of fighting and shit over there.
Do you not want to go over there?
I mean, I don't mind. I'm just like, this is an N1 round thing. So if we do this, I have to do this and then go to the other one.
Okay, it's your thing. What do you want to do?
No, like, I'm already walking over here. There's a South
Let's go to
Swamp
that location.
outpost.
Hello, friendly.
I don't like the way that guy was looking at me.
That's why I didn't stop and loot the Rocketeer that they killed. I'll wait until they're gone.
Ha. I see. Waiting room for kettle macro and trigger nade nerf. Oh, dude. I feel like it's kind of weird, but like trigger nades are like the only thing keeping like cheaters in check right now. Trigger nade is insane though.
Oh, I got a bunch of stuff back because I guess a cheater killed me.
Oh, nice. Looters never take the stairs; they just aim for the bushes. Yo, I feel like that's so accurate. What am I supposed to do here? On her bed or something, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Search for journals.
Do you have a butt pocket?
Yeah, I put it there. Now, to the other side of the map. Huzzah! Keep rolling, 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 rolling. A robe, or what is that?
The courier, do you want to open it?
I mean,
I'll take the cash.
yeah. Could use some of the fun blue stuff inside of it. Better than what I have now. Oh.
Eesh.
What?
Oops. Nothing. I just broke
Did
my
you shoot
ankles.
something? You okay?
I accidentally shot my gun.
Ah.
I was trying to use a bandage.
I was trying to heal myself and I shot my gun.
Yeah, the use and the fire button are the same.
It's funny. Just like Smurfs fun blue stuff. Oh, you know it, dude.
Oh God, Shelly's calling me.
Shelly's calling you?
Yeah. Did she
Oh.
call you?
I don't know. My phone's on Do Not Disturb because I'm streaming.
Okay.
Well, mute and answer it. Just see. Refresh my soda pop. Huh? Okay. Hang on, guys.